Okay, so your draft's coming. Yeah, I didn't know. I remember you talking about him in chat, but we've had so many discussions about different teams. I didn't know if you wanted him for your club or not. So yeah, it was a little bit wondering what you were gonna say. And just late with Ricky there. Hey Clarky, what's up, buddy? Please be sure to follow, share, and like Clarky. Yeah, and didn't they go receiver? Or am I misremembering? For the Packers. Leafs up 3-0. Oh, nice. Leafs are rolling. Clarky, I want to hear your thoughts on it. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's going to get picked by the Browns. At least I think the Browns would be doing well to get him, right? Get themselves quarterback of the future. Was he in the green room thing? I didn't really look at the coverage too closely. Was in and out. Kids were playing in the backyard and stuff. So I don't know if we got views of Sanders and all that. First receiver since 2002. Clarky, please tap, tap, tap. When you're not typing to us, of course. Oh, hit the bag. I was hoping that was going to hit the bag. Sanders had his own draft room in Texas. Argos really need an offensive lineman. Yeah, MPG, MS Lady, everybody. How are you guys? Welcome into TikTok chat. I want to ship the runner, but I don't think we're going to make it from there. Hey, Clarky, thanks for likes. Let me start the timer. Hopefully the lights will work correctly tonight. They've been kind of not wanting to start on their own here of late. So let me at least get ready to flash them if we do get followers. Now it's hit perfectly by Soto, and we'll go up by 3. Clarky, thanks so much, buddy. Let me get our timer going. We're going 2 hours, hopefully 100,000 likes. 100,000 likes. I got a lot of packs to open. Hey, Ethan, I'm liking the purple. Purple feels just about right for me. Oh, yeah, that would be clutch, right? Thanks, Noah, for the reminder. I started getting in conversation, lost my mind. Dark Spectre, how are you? Kobe, thanks for being there. Thanks for the likes. Did everyone enjoy what their team did as far as the draft? Oh, Mike is just Mike. Yeah. They feel stiff to you. They'll break in. Miners still probably breaking in slightly defensively, but yeah, they've broken in pretty good. Yeah, I did get money. Yeah. What'd you think about it? Yeah, he's a big man for somebody that's going to project to play guard. Oh, Darksmith didn't like the Bears pick. Okay. Love the Gators logo. That's my opponent, Ethan. Or excuse me, Invincible. That's my opponent, Invincible. Ravens took Malachi Starks. Win, L, somewhere in between. Falcon fans, Reds. I saw your comments, buddy. I'm sorry. I think you were irritated with the GM on that trade. Cole, thanks for being there. Thanks for liking the stream. There's a boatload of packs if we get 100,000 likes. So you guys know what to do. Jitney, yeah, I'm happy for Pete. He got himself a running back. Drop the number 2 quarterback in the draft out in the first round. Make it make sense. Dude, I don't know. I was surprised Jackson Dart slipped past the Steelers. I'm surprised he went off the board before Sanders did. I'm pitching with Zimmerman, the National League East collection, Jordan Zimmerman card. If you guys haven't followed, please follow. Follow us as to our time bank if you're in TikTok. If you got any friends showing online, please share the stream with them. Not impressed by Sanders, either in all fairness. I feel good. Yeah, they addressed the biggest need, which was offensive line, in my opinion. Oh yeah, Cowboy pick was interesting. I mean, I can't imagine being the Browns sitting on that pick all night and not taking Sanders in the morning, unless they're going to trade out of the pick and they just don't want Sanders for some reason. Yeah, I think the Raiders are going to be kind of a fun team. The West is tough though, so who knows how the Raiders will fare? But yeah, they're kind of loading up. That's what I think too, King. I think people may not want to deal with his dad and his persona and the ego and all that's going to come with Sanders. But what do I know? Hey, bud, I'm sorry if I misunderstood. My bad, Libby. Hopefully water under the bridge. Streamers make mistakes too. Man, A's game was interesting. I'm glad they were able to rally back, Robert. First walk off in Sacramento. Yeah, clutch from Wilson. Kind of a tough game for the Rangers defensively. I don't know how good he's going to be either, but he's a mountain of a man, and I'm glad we got ourselves a big man to play at guard. Hopefully we didn't miss. I'm sorry, Robert. I'm not trying to troll. You guys still are first in the division, right? I think. We'll see you guys for 4 out in Texas starting Monday, I believe. Are you guys still in Arlington? Do the Rangers still play in Arlington, or are they in a different town now for that Globe Life Stadium? I honestly don't know. Hey, what's up, Bama? Appreciate everybody being here. Sorry if I'm missing any chat. I'm not trying to. River, thanks for the likes. Yes, 100,000 likes. We will open all the packs. Get your like on in the stream. Please follow it if you haven't. Share it with your friends. Following's free. Hey, what's up, Boston? How are you doing, buddy? Rangers still play across from their old ballpark. Yeah, pretty good swing for Marte. Start the Partey, as I overuse way too often with him being in my lineup. They're in Dallas right next to AT&T, says Garrett. So they're no longer in Arlington then? Or is Arlington and Dallas right next to one another, Garrett? As you can tell, I'm not super well versed in the geography of Texas. Oh, the bunt and run to perfection. Oh, that was cheesy. Wow. Wow, that was some melted cheese. Basically same city, says Garrett. Okay. Yeah, I was a little surprised at that. Uh-oh, did we go into a freeze-off? What's happening here? The Cowboys play in Arlington, says Mike. Big boy Ned, how are you? Thanks for the likes. Oh, he quit. The old cheese quit. Like I had a World Series banner. I should get his banner for that. Don't blame him for being mad, but I didn't cheese him there in the first inning for the 3 runs. We just hit it. That was just a spot for Jackie to use his bunting acumen. So we'll go up to 733. Zay, how are you, buddy? All right. TikTok, this is what you're liking for, hopefully what you're following for. We got 48 standard packs, 2 ball and is a habits, 4 silvers, 2 headliners, 18 bronze, spring community stuff, 1 egg hunt, and 1 deluxe pack. So tap, tap, tap. 100,000 likes. I open them all for you guys. Think about how many Shohei Otanis are in there. But we can't open them until we get there. So, yeah, please like it up. Please share. If you're on the For Your page, come follow. Yeah, he played a lot of left tackle, right, Dom? In a shorter sense, as say. Dylan, thanks for jumping in. Lights should flash automatically. They are acting up. Here we go, Dylan. I'm flashing them for you. Dylan, who's your favorite baseball team? Giants head coach said he sees Josh, Allen, and Dart. Garrett, I like the A's, and NFL, I like the Seahawks. M7 and Zay, thanks guys for the likes. All right, we got an opponent. If it doesn't feel too delayed, we'll move forward. I mean, that's always good to get a guy that can go out there and maul and block a bit. How did everyone's team do in the NFL draft? Bam, are you happy with the Packers selection? Good to see the King has made it in to break us down on the Falcons. As a Seahawks fan, now I got to root for the Falcons so the Rams don't get too high of a draft pick. Hey, Kobe, thanks very much for the heart me. It didn't flash, so I didn't see it for a second. I'm a little surprised, M7. But, you know, hopefully he goes early in round 2. We're facing Fernando. Yeah, I believe so too. They did say post draft that he can play all 5 positions, but they envision him at guard. And Fernando wins the foot race against Ricky. Fernando, pretty good athlete. What do you guys think about Sanders hanging out there, not getting picked up? Yeah, if he's playing center, something's gone wrong. Matt, I don't know. Probably have. Let's see. Well, Garrett, if you're mad, you can go on out of here. We don't need you getting mad, Garrett. Happy the Browns traded. Yeah, now you guys could get Sanders. Do you want him, Zay? NFL front office people can be stupid quite often. Yes, you're not wrong, Dark Specta. M7XG, thanks for liking it up. Oh, we had any other followers. Luke Peters. Hey, Luke, thanks for following. Luke, who's your favorite baseball team? Well, listen, Garrett, get to be my age. Hopefully you do. And then see how well you can hit on this game. You may rely on a little bit of cheesiness from time to time. You would love him. He's so good. Don't think anybody wants to play for the Browns. I mean, if you want to play in the NFL, you play for the Browns if the Browns draft you. Certainly. And then, wait out for agency maybe down the road. But I think for Sanders, he'd probably just like to have a team to go play with. Yeah, I don't tend to hit well against Fernando, but hopefully this will be an exception to the rule game. Dom thinks the Giants had a good day. I don't know. They traded up to get Dart. I'm not sure if I'm convinced on Dart, but we'll see. Luke's a big Royal fan. Bad start, hoping it'll turn around. What's the Royals' record? I thought they were playing okay. I haven't been checking those standings too closely. That Central's tough. Guardians are a solid team. 12-16. Well, we get to play quite a few games already. I think my perception of Cleveland, Zay, isn't the town being the issue, it's the franchise. The franchise just hasn't won since they re-expanded back into the NFL. Dodger fan there have been pretty rough recently. Surprising for me. I feel like it's the Dodgers World Series to lose. Abdul and Dart's a good day, solid team. Yeah, Abdul's supposed to be good, right?
Fresh balls.
Hey, Visai, how's your day going? Or Vusai, how's your day? My volume's up louder than I thought it was. That's very funny, Bama. You know what isn't funny? So I forgot to turn on the game sounds. Let me fix that real fast. My first time streaming, guys, so please be patient. Let's see. Yeah, now we got game sound. All right. If Bama never played the fresh balls, I would have forgot. All right, guys, here's the mission. 100,000 likes. More followers means more time. If anybody could subscribe or send a gift, that's great. I know it's not practical for everybody, but you can definitely tap the screen when you're not chatting. 100,000 likes, massive pack rip. First stream's been good. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm doing, but here we are. I'm much more of a short form NPC streamer, so this is all new. Yeah, I'm doing good, Vaisu. Hey, I'm glad you appreciate it. Appreciate you being there. See, Garrett says, it's like if we don't win, then it's bad. Expectations are too high, even though you guys just won. With that roster and that payroll, yeah, it's World Series or fail, which is pretty wild for baseball, but I think that's how it is. Ooh, what a play from Soto. Hey, thanks for the rose. Delicious rose. Yum. Such a pure edge rusher. Can sky, playoff ball, linebacker when he needs to, versatile, wherever the defensive coordinator needs him. Hey, thanks, buddy. Yeah, usually we're here to have a good time and talk sports. Sometimes we get a little sideways. Who's ready for the question of the day? Type 1 in the chat if you're ready for the question of the day. All right, Ned's ready. Kel's ready. Yeah, I took the fastball. I need 5 ones in TikTok chat. I got Ned and Kel down. Down to get down. Really tough to say without seeing your lineup, say. Pop into my Discord server, click on my profile, the link tree's there, come into the Discord, and then we can give you a better, roster construction thing. Pulled Soto yesterday. I pulled Soto twice. I know that sounds like a one-upping you, but that's my best pull is Soto. Ricky got his first homer for you. Mets got the best record. They have that one dude that's kind of a violent guy too, right? Thibodeau, Mike. Pretty good player, but kind of borderline doing sus stuff from time to time. I don't know off the top of my head. Tons of diamonds, but nothing super significant, stubs wise. Do you watch all the Argonauts games, Noah, or most of them? But yeah, everybody, welcome in. This is a place to talk sports. Please hang out with us. Zay got another one in there. Kel got one. All right, we need 5-1s, TikTok. No multi-1ing like Kel's trying to do. Or no question of the day. Sox fan doesn't want the question of the day. Vusi, or Vusi. See like in Spanish, right? Like yes. Kobe's ready. Or 1 away. 1-1 away. Young Holy, what's up, buddy? How's your day going? Coming through on the red chat. Ooh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my pronunciation is going to be really off. I was trying to get the best pronunciation going. Who's your favorite baseball team? Thanks for following. Landry, how are you, man? You don't think Sanders did much for himself in the draft process? He didn't play too well against top-level opponents whenever he played top 25 teams. I love the pick for Seattle. Great pick. Yeah, you need one more, unique one in the chat. Gil Hodges has got a unique one on the board there. All right, but he came through. All right, here's the question of the day. Would you rather shave your eyebrows off or shave half your head? You got to shave something. It's going to either be your eyebrows are gone temporarily, it'll grow back, or shave your head. I think I would do eyebrows and just draw them on, to be honest. But what would you guys do? Mike says he grows hair really fast. Oh, very nice. No, I didn't know you had the season tickets. What's happening, Jack? Half the head for Eddie. Eddie's going to have the unique look. Eyebrows for Zay. Eyebrows for Kobe. More of a game manager like Gino or Pretty, which isn't bad. World Cup guys are playing at University of Toronto. Nice. Noah cuts his hair every 4 weeks. Ned's going half the head. Man, Bob Gibson's starting to get touched up. This guy's having good swings. I don't like it. Want the outs. Want to get wins for you guys. I want everybody to tap, tap, tap. 100,000 likes. We got a lot of packs to open if we get there. But, yeah, this game's going the wrong way. Thankfully, it's cores, right? We might rally back. Hey, what's up, Em? Em, what'd you think of the draft? I set a 2-hour timer to make it easier for us, too. So extra 30 minutes tonight. All right, we'll get Soto to strike out. Got that going for us. Oh, would you spend them on Bambino? Pretty good draft. Kind of glad we're addressing the offensive line issues. Man, it's long overdue. Scared of McMillan going to Carolina for Mike. Did the National League East. Oh, nice. Cards for tomorrow. Oh, for investment? I feel like he's going to eat you guys alive for years to come. M, thanks for the likes. Right, he was hitting pretty well. That off speed was kind of helping me. I hope he's a terrible pick for the Niners, but he'll probably be good. I am live there. Yeah, it's a purple stream is what I usually call it. And same name there. Right, charge after it, but thankfully it drops in. Also live on the red platform if you prefer the red platform. And Jackie's out. Bummer. Thought we could get there despite the slide set. I probably should have taken one, considering Fernando was out there. Can't wait to see this letdown of the legend on the new collection. I love your optimism there, Ned. You threw 22 strikeouts with Clayton Kershaw. I got your wisdom teeth removed today. Absolute L day. Hey, it'll be good for you though long term. Those things can cause a lot of problems if you leave them in. Eduardo, welcome to our stream. Thanks for following, Eduardo. Hey, Acuna's not bad. Eduardo, thanks for priming us up, buddy. Eduardo just got here coming in hot. Eduardo, you're going to go to the subscriber wall after this game's concluded. We're halfway to our sub goal, which is to open some real life packs. And there's a dedicated Discord role if you'd like to join the Discord. You're more than welcome to. And definitely appreciate you subscribing. I think you might be the buddy from TikTok. I'm not sure, though. Hey, Dalton, welcome in. Who's your favorite baseball team, Dalton? They're already causing you problems. Mine were coming in like sideways and pushing against the other teeth, so I had to get mine taken out kind of quickly once that got started. Simmons gets to me. This guy's hitting Gibson pretty well, and I'm flailing against Fernando so far. Yeah, I'm very happy that they picked an offensive lineman. I've been saying that for months. I wanted Seattle to address the interior of the offensive line. Doesn't mean they got the right guy, but hopefully he'll work out. Hey, thanks for the 6 goats, Sam. Let me get the lights going for you. The lights are not working automatically right now, which is a little bit annoying. But what can you do? Are you happy getting Jitney? I'm happy for Pete, man. I think Pete's, still at his heart loves to run the football. And having a guy like Jitney, they'll probably utilize him a lot. Just depends how he plays in his snaps. This guy is just rocking everything. And then again, this guy's got Beltran and stuff, so he's got some good hitters. More than happy. The first picks were crazy, says Sean. I don't know if I should take out Gibson or just maybe punt one. Hate to punt a game, but we'll just roll with Gibson. Don't want to go to the bullpen this early, end up going the whole way, and then being cooked for 3 or 4 games. I did see that Lockett went to Tennessee. A little surprised he ended up in Tennessee. I guess he'll teach Cam Ward how to treat his receivers. Yeah, they can run a lot of 2 tight end sets, right, in Vegas with Myers and Bowers, and get big there with Jitney, and Gino probably doesn't have to throw the ball a ton, just can make the accurate throws, hopefully, if they can get, separation for him. Kobe, thanks for the likes. Hopefully it's a big stream, TikTok. We get 100,000 likes, we'll rip the packs. Added the extra 30 minutes, so it's like a weekend type stream with the 2 hours to start. All you guys that follow do add to the timer, so please follow if you're browsing. If you got friends showing online, please share the stream with them. Yeah, Cowboys got themselves a guard. Yeah, I would think so, Mike. So your team took the number 2 guy instead of the number 1 tight end for Dark Spectre stays. We got JT coming through. Oh, Eduardo, maybe you can't chat because the settings I have to have. Sorry for the pause to my opponent. Eduardo, I just got you a VIP role, so now you should be able to chat there. Hopefully. I think it has like a day or 2 cooldown if you don't have like phone verification or something. So now you should be good, Eduardo. Got polo. I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean, Kobe. Polo shirts? M, thanks for the share. We'd love to get the M buddies in here. See, G Block, how's it going, friend? Oh, Polo Grounds. Yeah, I got the Polo Grounds, but I'm not gonna play in the Polo Grounds. Maybe in February when we get ready for the new game. Tommy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hitting that follow, Tommy. Call them the Trollo Grounds because I'm playing out there. I'm trolling. Yeah, Bowers. I know some people were saying Bowers was the best tight end in football last year as a rookie. Yeah, I'm sorry, friend. Yeah, I just realized it dawned on me. It's like, he might not be able to chat for the settings. So now we got you. I think you're the buddy that came over from TikTok, although I could be wrong. Thanks for the big prime. If you like to jump in the Discord, of course, I got the role for you there. This dude is just teeing off on Gibson. I think we're going to have to let Gibson eat this one, unfortunately. Of course. Yeah, thanks for going out of your way to come in and prime us up. Yep, exactly, John. 100,000 likes, we rip the packs. There's a pretty good chunk of packs now. You know, like the day after the pack openings, it takes me a while to kind of build back up, but we got some good packs. Let's see, am I ready for the new collection tomorrow? No, not particularly. We'll get ready for it if it's somebody we want, I guess. Let's see, Kobe, he needs 4 triples to get it. Yeah, I'm really curious what Chip Kelly's going to look like as just a pure offensive coordinator. It's not going to be Ichiro, guys. Don't get yourself disappointed expecting Ichiro. If it is, hey, I'll apologize and tell you I was wrong, but Ichiro's connected with Konami. They have his right, so he's not going to be in MLB The Show. Saw that confirmed again the other day. Jose Canseco would be somebody I'd want, although Canseco's not in the Hall of Fame, so I guess that disqualifies him. I was trying to get him to pop up underneath it. Didn't mean to leave it that much in there. This one's probably going to immerse roll. Sorry for the ugly game, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing a lot of people saying. I'm not really excited for Scott Rowland. VIP just stands out in chat, really, is what it does, Eduardo. You might get timed out by the other VIPs or moderators for a laugh occasionally. Hey, what's up to Crispy? Yeah, this is just an ugly game here. All right, GG's. Actually, I think we have to play 4. 4 innings, but yeah, we're going to just let Gibson eat this one. Gibson has gotten teed off on here in courts, and I faced Fernando. Fernando's like the guy I hate to see line up against me the most. See, so hungry, you're going to try some mashed potatoes. Hopefully you can tolerate that. Bambino, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I lost track, Bambino. Sometimes you're ahead of me or behind me a little bit and get confused. So let's see. Had a good first. Oh, now I got you. Timeout the VIP. Yeah, Eduardo just got here. I think Eduardo came over from TikTok. So yeah, let's at least give him a day to get his feet wet, or his feet underneath him, or whatever the right term is. Although, you know, the rules are the rules. Jacrispy, thanks for tapping the screen. Christo, thanks for jumping in here on the follow. Should know guy with the Amazon uniforms is going to be a hacker or something. But hey, at least we won the first game, so we're going to follow 2 and 2. I think Sanders is going to be first pick off the board. I mean, why not get him if you're Cleveland? Might get yourself a franchise quarterback. Oh, you think so, Bambino? Maybe. Yeah, because this guy's hit like every single pitch. You usually get one, you know, not everybody's this way, but you usually get guys that hit one pitch or another one. But yeah, possibly. But guys that are just like locked into every single pitch, every part of the zone, out of the zone, kind of crazy. It might be Bezos that we're playing right now. Bezos might be on the hacked account. Yeah, unfortunately, there is an issue with that in the game. Thankfully, this one's done, and then if we don't score 12 or whatever, I think the game ends after 4. Let's see, you want to see Sanders and Hunter in Jacksonville? Yeah, if it wasn't for Soto, this game would be even worse. What's your guys' approach against Fernando Valenzuela? Are you just trying to hit it opposite field because he throws so soft, or what? The issue is I don't know if it's the screwball or the changeup most of the time. How much movement it's going to have, or the speed. Finally got a decent swing against Fernando. Sander goes to Jacksonville. I'll laugh at Liam Cohen, says Mike plays games. They just paid T-Law $50 million a year and used the number 1 pick on him only 4 years ago. Yeah, I don't think they're taking Sanders unless they have a deal for Lawrence. Sanders, round 2, top 5 picks is Kobe. You know, I don't know the collegiate draft or the collegiate player pool well enough to know who they drafted. Eduardo really didn't know any of the offensive linemen, so hopefully for the Cowboys and their fans, it's a good pick. I don't know if they reached or they didn't reach. Peyton says Sanders will be a Brown. Do you guys think it's going to humble Sanders at all, or do you think he's just going to still kind of have the big ego, so to speak? I don't even know if he has that much of an ego. I feel like there's just a lot of hype around him and a lot of discussion around him, in part because of his dad and that he played under his dad, and comes from money and comes from a Hall of Fame player's family and all that. Seems humble, and other people's content says Bambino. Any chance he goes to the Raiders? Maybe. Where did the Raiders pick in the second round? All right, here's the packs, guys. Please tap, tap, tap. We got 45, 3 ballins, 4 silvers, 2 headliners, 13 bronze, the community stuff, and the egg packs here. So if you're in TikTok, you determine how long the stream goes. More followers, timer goes up, and more likes. We get to 100,000 likes, we will open the pack. So hang around, tap, tap. If you would, tap team assemble. Eduardo, you're on the subscriber wall. Let's see, Seth, welcome to the stream. Eduardo, anytime I play multiplayer games, subscribers have priority to the lobby too. But I don't play a lot of multiplayer. So yeah, Seth, how are you doing, buddy? Yeah, that was a rough game. Congratulations on that guy. Was super locked in to Gibson. One of the chatters on the purple chat said, yeah, he's got the aimbot stuff. I don't know that he did or he didn't, but felt like it. He might just be that good. King Ep, he's asking a question. Does anyone know why his game just randomly gets 5-second lag spikes every 5 to 10 minutes? Don't even have to be playing online. It'll still do it in Conquest. Are you by chance hitting with guys that have dreadlocks? Or is there a player on the screen that has dreadlocks at that moment? Not that it should affect things, but I'm just guessing it could be. Sanders right after game 1 said his offensive line sucked. Basically, what a way to boost some morale. Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, Sanders has some unkind words for. I'll accept the friendly. This guy's hitting crazy stats there. Maybe somebody knows me in the community. But yeah, I remember he threw the line under the bus. Got to finish the lab reports for Chris. What type of labs are you doing, Chris? Let me hide here. We're gonna be just browsing in. That might be stream sniping. I think we played 3 straight World Series, guys. Thankfully, we beat the first dude. Drac, thanks for the share. Be nice to just play some more casual type players. Let's see, you played 1 game after your essay, hit a bomb with McGuire. Can't wait to play tomorrow for Sess. So you're going to sub in 2 weeks from today. Kobe, that would be awesome. Yeah, if you guys subscribe on TikTok, helps, drives up the timer. And if I get 50 subs, we would unlock gifted subscriptions on TikTok permanently. They make you hit the 50 threshold first. The issue with them was we were close, and then the app went dark. Yeah, I like the Raiders pick. I mean, I hope it works out for him. Bijou with the Royals. Yes. No, I like Golden State. Do like Clay, but Clay's on my naughty list right now. Get the best player available and a quarterback who says no, says Mike plays games. Yeah, you didn't bother to follow the stream, so take your GGs away from here. All right, here's Max. Mad Max stepping in. Says thanks for the likes. No, it's Danielle Marshall. Hence Danielle Freak. See, Kobe hasn't slept in 3 days. Why not, Kobe? Yeah, I don't know what the Steelers are doing. They could have had Dart or Sanders at the 21st pick. I think that was an ideal spot to get a quarterback, and they passed. So yeah, they must be thinking, Rodgers, or they must think they have more than Mason Rudolph than the rest of us think. Matthew, how are you? Any Steeler fans in any of the three chats right now? Would like to hear what you guys thought about the way the draft fell. Matthew, what do you mean you don't know who we got? You don't have to spam chat, Matthew. I'm very happy that they got an offensive lineman. I wasn't super familiar with him, Sess, other than folks in chat telling me about him. The guy from North Dakota State University, I think it is. Man, Mel Kiper, dude, yeah, that guy's he's been on the drafts for years. Mel Kiper was around when I was a kid. Hey, Nico, welcome in. I like your clown emoji.
Nope, that's inside.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think going to Jacksonville is a great spot for Hunter. I mean, I don't think it's a great spot for anybody. Jacksonville just seems like a bad franchise, unfortunately. Perfect liner for the out. Oh boy, gonna be one of those games. All right. We did what we were supposed to do, sort of, but we're out. Noah's getting more into it, being an NFL fan. Here's Satchel Paige. Get ready for the long windup, guys. Hunter was about to get picked by the Browns, ended up in Jacksonville. Mike says he thinks Jacksonville's a great spot. No income tax, plenty of room to play, wide receiver depth chart, plenty of room on the quarterback depth chart. Willie, I don't see why not. I mean, they're nothing else has worked in Jacksonville for quite some time, Willie. I don't think Khan's a particularly good owner. I think Harper and Lindor still have their charge. From living in Cleveland to living in Florida, success. Lindor's no longer charged. Okay. Probably need to use all they have. Kobe, thanks for the likes. Of course, we're trying to team tap our way to 100,000. Yeah, and I don't have the showdowns done for him. He'd be nice to pop in there though. Just have a hard time getting myself to play showdown 4 or 5 times. Hot Boy Q's here. He's trying to get us to the pack opening. Thanks, Hot Boy, for tapping. Got Chaston coming through. Hold on, Chaston. I'll get the lights going. Lights are supposed to be automatic. Something's gone on with the update of the light software, so they're not flashing immediately the way they should. But we got flashing lights for Chaston. Chaston, who's your favorite baseball team? Yeah, I know Jacko really likes that card too. The DeVirus or however it's pronounced. DeVries. Let's see. Angel fan. Who's your favorite Angel of all time? Dude, Wilson has elite bat to ball skills. Doesn't even bring the bat through the hitting zone particularly fast. I think he's just trying to serve the ball where the defenders are not located and just find a way to find the grass. That was so clutch from Wilson. 2 outs and avoided having to go to extras with the Rangers. I mean, Willie, I like the Warriors, so I'll have the Warriors until the Warriors are gone. Impressive come from behind win for the Thunder tonight. Unfortunately, Jaw got hurt. I don't like Jaw much, but I'm not rooting for his injuries. I think out of the East it's Boston or Cleveland. I think the West is pretty open. Yeah, how are you doing, Chunky? Good to have you there. Eduardo, I have actually a little handy teams command, but I like the A's. Tell me your favorite teams. Yeah, here's J Ram stepping up. That's a good pitch. I don't know if my memory's going or I forgot to check. All right, he doesn't have the cutter. He does have the sweeper and the sinker. He's just painting strikes. Hey, what's up, Free LeBron? Yeah, things are good here. Have you been playing the show much, Chunky? If so, what do you think about it? What did Jimmy say? Jimmy said, pray for the bear, right? I think it was a callback to Kobe Bryant reference where Kobe said if him and the bear got in a fight, pray for the bear. I think Jimmy's going to go play. Although they did say he's questionable or something for Saturday. No, Nate, I like the A's and the Seahawks. Opponent's definitely been tunneling down and in. Guardo, he likes the Dodgers. No, I don't remember anybody saying that seriously, Bambino, about the Celtics. Only a contusion looked way worse live. Yeah, they had to go get all the imaging and stuff done to make sure there was no, cracks or anything to Butler's hip or back. Probably going to miss the Lakers Kings game tomorrow. Going to be locked into day 2 for Mike. Hey, let's see, Trim Star, how are you, Trim? Let me get the lights going. I felt like it was a great pick, Nate. I don't know that he's going to play well, but I'm glad they got a highly rated interior lineman because they thought they needed one. Alex, I'll get the lights moving right now for you. Thanks, Alex. So it sort of all ties in together. If you guys are in TikTok, although we're live on the purple and red streams, the more of you that follow, the more time goes up on the time bank, right? Making a bad pinpoint motion because I'm pointing around the room here. So yeah, more time on the time bank. If we get 100,000 likes, your profile picture is going up on the like-a-thon there too. But if we get 100,000, we'll rip all the packs. So follows help, likes help, and if anybody's high stepper and can subscribe or something, that'll add significant time as well. A crazy pitch. What do you mean, friend? King really wants the Lakers to win the next 2. Yeah, I mean, Minnesota, if they're going to do it, Minnesota needs to defend their home court and put the pressure on you guys. I think getting another win in Los Angeles is going to be tough for Minnesota, although they got one, but we'll see. I think the Lakers made good adjustments to game 2 without really watching the games closely. Devin, welcome in. Do the Lakers play tonight then, King? Let's see. T, thanks for the likes. Guy was just fouling everything off there with Big Poppy. See, Noah's watched a few highlights over the years. Doesn't like the fair catch rule, something he's not used to. Yeah, Eagles and Chiefs, right? That's a little bit of strange bedfellows on that trade. So the timer's the fear of missing out timer. Like, share, follow, subscribe, all that before the timer runs out. So we can get in more gameplay. When the timer ends, we end stream. And then the icons underneath are getting a lot of attention, which is great because it gets you guys to engage. But I think they're just the defensive shields, showing you if you have a guy that's got diamond shield, bronze shield, if the guy's running. Not really sure how I enabled it, to be honest with you, because I guess it's not on for most of you. Sparkling Water, welcome into the chat. I saw that they came back. I didn't watch the game, but I saw the Thunder mounted a huge comeback. Let's see. Hot Boy, he's a big fan of taking linemen in the first round. They last the longest. That's what she said, Hot Boy. No, just playing Hot Boy. I'm glad Seattle got a first round guard there. I mean, Seattle's got 2 picks in the second round. I wouldn't mind another either guard or center if there's somebody that rates that high. I think they could go linebacker, wide receiver, tight end, safety. Could all be needs. Although I think you're drafting a safety to be the backup to Julian Love and to Kobe Bryant. Like says, according to Schefter, the Giants offered this year's first, next year's first, and multiple other picks to try to trade up with the Titans for Cam Ward. I'm surprised the Titans didn't take that deal. Bambino says it's on for him too. Just not every player has those shields things that turn on. Have to give 5 yards or it's a 15-yard penalty. This is hit perfectly by Jackie. Does Jackie have the bat speed? He does. It's 106 off the sign. And Jackie Robinson doing a little ace of base. Saw the sign on that one. Let's see. Hey, I appreciate it. What's up, Dustin? Dustin, who's your favorite baseball team? Thanks for being there in the red chat, Dustin. And Pete Crow Armstrong with a beautiful drag bunt over to second base. Little cheese. Usually guys with high fielding and high reactions will get those animations. Move it around the zone. Do a lot of movement when you're doing the delivery. Eduardo, I don't know that I'm capable of doing more than what I'm already doing here. The Eagles traded 2 picks just to move up 1. sounds to me like the Kansas City general manager convinced them they were going to take their guy and got them to give up a little value to Kansas City. Yeah, Lockett's not a bad deal. I wouldn't really have been too upset if Seattle could have kept him around at that price tag. But maybe Tyler was ready to be somewhere else. Caught him sleeping. Hey, hey, we like cheese. Cheesy Donnie. Was still in third. Got the bunt down. Just keep on running. Pete Crow or Armstrong. We know Nathan's going to like that if he sees it. He's one of our Cubs buddies, and he likes Pete Crow. Mike says the Eagles got the best linebacker in the draft. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Could get Luther Burden. I've heard the name. I don't know much about Luther. Eduardo, I'm not even pitching right now, buddy. Guy was pitching Waldron. Man, I'm surprised people are still throwing Waldron out there. Well, lefty, you carved me up. Isaac, I mean, I don't think it's bad to get Travis Hunter. I just think the Jaguars are a terrible franchise. Like if Hunter was my client, I wouldn't really be thrilled to see him go out to Jacksonville. Let's see, T. Rio Ardon. Reardon, maybe? I'm sorry, I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Thanks for the share. Austin, thanks for the follow. Luther is too fast as Hot Boy. Luther was a top 15 projection. At one point, he's good. Andrew, welcome in. Thanks for following us over on the purple side, Andrew. You guys can definitely follow everywhere if you like. It's Daniel Freak on all socials. Trying to stay up with all three chats. I'm sorry if I get a little bit behind from time to time. Not trying to. Then I got Eduardo making requests. If I move the circle a lot, it won't be a good delivery. The ball's just going to go somewhere bad. Yeah, I know already said, but I couldn't remember if you're excited for that player or not because we were chatting about him, Mike. So I was just watching the Discord really closely. I'm like, oh man, I wonder if Mike's happy with this. Chiefs, we're going to go offensive line no matter what. What's up, Marco? Marco, what'd you think of the draft? Oh, I'm very happy, Jose. Yeah. If you guys have been tuning into stream for months, I've been saying, I hope they draft an offensive lineman. I don't know who they should draft, but, you know, they did, and they got somebody on the interior. The tackles are pretty good in Seattle when they're healthy, and Cross and Lucas. They're going to need to extend those guys' contracts here pretty soon, so I think the more young players they can get under contract, they don't cost an arm and a leg would be great. What's up, Adam? Adam's in our red chat. Let's see. He went to all lefties, took Waldron 105 pitches, playing at Fenway, couldn't see anything. Oh, Fenway's annoying. Bambino says Brian Reynolds for sure. Happy Pat Vincenzi doesn't have a card. The old switch pitcher. I remember Pat. I thought that was a sinker. It was way in front. Didn't move enough to be a sinker. Marco didn't watch the draft. That's okay, Marco. Were you guys surprised the Steelers didn't take a quarterback on their selection? I'm going to be honest, and I'm probably going to be wrong. I think the Giants trading up for Dart it doesn't move the needle. I don't think Dart needed to be picked there. I feel like everybody got jazzed up about Dart because of the combine and stuff. We'll see, though. Maybe he'll work out. Giants are interesting. They got Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart, and Jameis Winston all under contract for this coming season. Kobe says he thinks the Steelers want Aaron Rodgers. See, Mike says he was sitting in his mom's room away from any other thing than your TV. Sat there for a solid minute, dumbfounded. I was careful not to pick up my phone around the time Seattle was on the clock for NFL Network. Didn't want to spoil it. Last year, there was a switch pitcher, says Bambino. Dark Specto, he was surprised by the Steelers. Yeah, I thought, oh, yeah, they're going to get Sanders. And they didn't. Raiders got Jitney, and Jacob Wilson winning it for the A's. I'm happy Pete's going to be coaching up Jitney. I think that's a nice fit. Let's see. Michael, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following, Michael. I'm surprised DeBall still has a job, honestly. Dark Spectre put the phone down for the draft. If you guys want to chat about the draft, feel free to jump in my Discord. Mike and I were on it for a good chunk this evening.
Counts 1-0.
Tomorrow, even more picks. Yeah, I mean, they got Jameis in the bag, so I guess Russ is just going to be a one-year affair unless, Russ wins a title with him or something. And then I imagine Jameis sticks around. So I wonder if Dart will be inactive on Sundays or a bit to start. Hey, Isaac, I hope you have a great day at work. If you get another chance to tune in, come on back. Isaac, holy cow. Thanks for the Galaxy. All right, let me get the lights going for Galaxy getting dropped on us. Now we got even more time to tap the screen, boys and girls of TikTok, and hit the 100,000 likes. Thank you very much, Isaac. Do I think the Steelers will draft a quarterback in the 3rd round? I mean, I don't know what the Steelers are doing. I guess if they don't end up with Sanders somehow in the 2nd round, I'm assuming the Browns take Sanders early tomorrow. Guess they could go for Milroe or someone. I don't know who else is really out there that projects well. Is Quinn Ewers in this draft? I thought Ewers was in the draft. Maybe they grabbed Ewers later in the draft and hope he works out. I think Sanders is a senior. Don't think the Steelers even know what they're doing. Seems that way. Ewers is in the draft. He's not great. Feels like he'd be a good fit with Mason Rudolph. They want Rodgers is why they didn't get a quarterback. But, I mean, Rodgers isn't going to play there long term. They still need a younger quarterback. I think Hunter's going to be in a bad situation in Jacksonville, country boy.
1-1.
They'll have to tell you in chat, Bambino. I don't know. I feel like he played in college a long time, so maybe he was part of that COVID redshirt thing. Sorry, King. Let me get my eyes up there and see what you said. Appreciate all the chat moving. I'm just having a hard time keeping up with it with the game. Developing quarterback is great if you have the flexibility to have one sit for a year or two and have somebody good to learn from, says King. I agree. I saw something about your Falcons saying that Cousins showed up for, I don't know, for some type of event, and people were a little bit surprised. So I guess maybe Cousins may stay in Atlanta. Sanders dropped. Austin is shocked. Me too. I mean, country boy, think about Jacksonville. When's Jacksonville been relevant for winning? Have they had a playoff team in the last decade? I feel like they're just a terrible franchise. I wouldn't want to go to that franchise. I don't think just because he's going to get a lot of time to run on both sides of the ball that they're necessarily going to turn around. Let's see, R6, welcome in. Thanks for lighting up the follow button. That's what I'm getting at. Not that he won't play a lot or something. Matt, how are you doing? His draft combine was bad, is why he drops his Kobe. Okay, so Mike says they had the Blake Bortles run. They made the FC Championship game. What year was that for Blake Bortles? 17, 18, somewhere back there? I don't even remember. Probably around the time the kids were being born. Okay, so Mike's let me know it was 2018. So what, 6-7 years since they had a decent run? And how many coaching staffs have gone in and out of there since then? I don't remember who was coaching them then. But I know they had Urban Meyer. I know they've had Peterson. I'm not sure what they're doing in Jacksonville. Don't forget Trevor Lawrence. Got them back to the playoffs a couple years back. I still think they're a bad franchise. Country boy, he's hoping that Steelers get Sanders. Patriots, Eagles year. The Philly special year, right? Doug Monroe. Alex, I don't know what to think about Jackson Dart. I don't watch a lot of college. I feel like you guys got very high on Jackson Dart after the season ended. I feel like those guys don't usually work out. Like, I remember as a streamer, people were going nuts about Malik Willis because he had, good measurables in the draft combine. And Anthony Richardson was another guy. I feel like Dart's one of those guys that people are getting enamored with what he does without the football pads on. I could be completely wrong. Maybe I just dislike the Giants too. I didn't want Seattle to draft Dart, though. I know a lot of Seahawks fans were in here saying, oh, we should draft Dart, particularly before we signed Sam Darnold. And I was like, I don't know that we would need a project-type guy. See, they either made the comeback and lost a 20-point lead against the Chargers. Don't remember which part, says Matt. If you guys are in the red chat with Alex, please subscribe, thumbs up, and tap those reactions. Got Sia Suzuki stepping up. My picture is Satchel Page. Omar, TikTok, thanks for the 19 followers. We certainly could use more. That'll drive our timer up. And we are chasing 100,000 likes. We will open a ton of packs if we make it to 100,000 likes. So please tap that screen. We need the tap team to assemble here. I know some of you guys are legendary likers around these parts. You can understand that. Pretty upset at the Panthers passing on Jalen Walker. So Alex, I got a buddy in the purple stream right now, and he likes the Buccaneers. He thought you guys crushed the draft. He's very worried about McMillan terrorizing the Bucs for next decade. Little Ricky Smallball. Dart has 3 years of starting experience. Wilson Richardson only started for a year, not even that. Shows what I know, Mike.
Ball. That's inside.
And he almost got Ricky, but not quite. 2013 for the Jaguars, win against the Chargers, 31-30. Dark Spectre's got the memory. John, thanks for the taps there.
2 strikes.
The TikTok tapping. Yeah, I don't know. The motion got me thrown off. Sabres have had 8 different coaches last playoff appearance. That's belted by Lindor. Bambino says the game is a whole 2 minutes longer with Satchel on the mound. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, Satchel's very slow. 476. What if he was still supercharged? How far would it have flown? Oh, what's up, Dez? How's Dez doing? Former USC guy.
0-1.
Who's everyone's favorite college team for football and for basketball, if you have different teams? Oh, very nice, Des. Awesome how involved with the family you guys all are. As adults. User, imagine what happened last night when I was supercharged in the bedroom. Reason I'm a little bit heavy user is because when your mom is on top, she pours bacon grease down my throat. Anyhow, user, we won't be needing your services in our TikTok chat. You're banned. Hey, what's up, Joey? How's Joey doing? I like the bacon grease one. I know, but it's funny. People haven't all heard it, Bambino. You're a long form viewer. TikTok, they're scrolling. We get a laugh out of them. See, Joey didn't even hear it. Joey's not here consistently as much now. Joey's been too busy. He hadn't heard that one, even though we used it last night. He said, imagine being 40 and using supercharged. Like that isn't a game term. Get out of here, bud. All right, nice swing from my opponent. Kelby, welcome in. Yeah, well, I don't watch a ton of the games other than Golden State's games. Probably will check out the finals regardless of who makes it in. What do you think about the playoffs so far, Mr. John? John Shaw hanging out with us. All right, Kobe will be back. So I saw a doctor supposedly commenting on that, and he was saying medically induced coma could be used in different ways. But the official term is really bad if it's true. It could just be intubation and putting him on a breathing tube while his body recovers, which wouldn't be as bad. But yeah, very scary stuff for Gilbert Arenas' son. Apparently he was on his way to practice in the morning is what I was reading. Laker fan, you're hoping Luka Magic comes through. You feel like next year's your year for sure. I think for your Lakers, they need interior defense. A shot blocking center. That trade that you guys had with Charlotte would have been nice had the center been healthy enough to pass the medical deal. Shayako, that's your fault. Now listen, I can't get into that conversation much on TikTok because they're very strict. But I will tell you this. You should definitely join Underdog. Use my code, DYF. They'll take great care of you as a new player. And, play responsibly, buddy. Let's see. Curious to see where Slow goes, and if he gets a shot to start somewhere, says King. I don't know if I said that name correctly. King, doing well, feeling a little off, not sure what it is. Don't think it's too bad. The allergies have been bad here where I'm at least for me. Listen, we still love to have you play with us, no matter what. Although I understand, gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, so I don't know. I certainly don't know enough medically to speculate about Arenas' son, but I hope he ends up okay. It's DYF. Josh. I'll type it in if I can find my home row. There we go. And yeah, they have all kinds of stuff for new players. They have a lot of stuff going on for the playoffs right now. They usually have everything for all the big sports. Like the Masters just ended. If you're into golf, they had like Masters promotions and stuff. And held a lot of smoke. Yeah, it sounds bad. I hope he ends up being okay. Like first and foremost, I just hope he recovers. And then basketball secondary. Yeah, he was supposed to be like one of the top guys coming into this class. Jesse, great to see you in the stream. Pretty sure I got a like on your story. Jesse was getting the gains yet again in the gym. But yeah, and they're both prodigies too, right, Mike? I mean, you had Bronny, which I mean he may not be a prodigy, but he's LeBron's son. You got Gilbert Arenas' son. Yeah, standing around's half the battle. The top dog. What's up, Nathan? Nathan, how was your Thursday? Did you enjoy the NFL draft? Just got too far underneath that one. Got a home run with Jackie earlier in the game. We'll let Jackie swing away, considering it's 2 outs. Let's see. Bummer, thanks for the likes. Likeathon is our mission, so 100,000 likes, grand pack opening. So please keep tapping. Everybody be like Bummer. And if you follow, you give us more time to get those likes in. But it'd be a really good pack opening if we get it tonight. Glenn's jumping in. Thanks, Glenn. It was good. Vikings pick late. Never as exciting to you. Yeah, that's true. It's always more exciting when you're towards the top of the draft. Try to hold up. I guess we did. I mean, they probably wouldn't mind one just to have another one. Nuwusu has had trouble staying on the field, but man, we're kind of loaded at that position. At least I think we are. You know, we got Boye, Mafe, and Hall as young starters on each side, and then we have depth players too. Green Bay Packers took a wide receiver first time in 2 decades. I know. What do you think about that pick, Kobe? Yeah, Jackie will swipe the base. Man, there's something about his sinker where I think it's like a breaking pitch the way that the hump is there. I don't think it's probably moving any more than any other sinker. Maybe the release point. It might just be my old eyes tonight, but I feel like it's like, oh, that's a slider or something that's going to sweep away.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Nope, that's inside.
Mike, I was seeing some analysis that a lot of the draft picks are very flat. Like there's not a huge difference between picking, I don't know, say 25th versus picking 70th. Like maybe you're better off having more picks a little bit later in this draft. Do you agree with that, or do you think that's overblown? Kobe, thanks for tapping the screen as well. Got at least 3 of you guys going tap, tap, tap. See, Noah was watching earlier in the day. Says, imagine if they did NHL versus NBA in dodgeball and NFL versus MLS for charity whenever each game goes on. It would be nice. I think they used to have like Battle of the Stars and stuff like that way back. Not quite the same concept, but sort of in that realm. I think the issue now is guys are afraid of getting embarrassed, and if they do athletic competitions and are not allowed by their respective teams or their respective leagues, and they get an injury, then their contracts can get voided. It seems like guys are afraid to go out and do, you know, tests like that as much as they might have done, like, you know, back in the 70s, 80s, or whatever. Sanders could go to the Browns, Raiders, or Saints. Not related. Used to love Pros versus Joes. Yeah, that was a good show, Glenn.
What do you got?
Kind of related. Kenneth Grant, round 1 was wild, says King App. There's a lot of interior defensive linemen that shocked Mike going in the first round. Had no idea how anybody had Roundwood grade on Williams from Ohio State. Hey, what's up, Lost again? Thank you for the bit. Every bit helps. Yeah, I'm surprised the Saints haven't tried to address quarterback yet either. Especially with all the stuff around Carr. All right, Armstrong's got it. Through 7, we're having a great game so far. Mike thinks the Saints will let Spencer Rattler try for a year. Ooh, I think that's a terrible idea. It's wonderful if you're in my opinion, if you're a Tampa Bay fan or anybody else in the South.
0-1.
I think they may as well play on both sides. The Jaguars are just a rough franchise. Why not let them play? Thought it was a 4-seam. Boy, I went flailing at that deal. Lost again. Thanks for the goat and the heart me. Here, Stuart, thanks for the heart me. I didn't see it populate when it came through. Thanks for the popular as well. Every heart me puts you guys on the TikTok team, and we need you on the team. Southern Boy thinks the Saints will draft Jalen Monroe. Mike thinks Rattler has some potential. Might as well write him out. Lindor with another perfect swing. Boy, Lindor apparently likes hitting in this park. All right, this one 465 for Lindor. It's had a couple tape measure blasts for our shortstop. That one's hit perfectly by Soto, but on the line. No real launch angle there. Hey, Evan, let me get the lights going for you. Sorry they're not working automatically tonight. Evan, who's your favorite baseball team? Dude, I am. Yeah, this is a weird game for me, Dark Spectre.
Ball inside.
Why don't I put up this many runs every game? See, we got 7 stars coming in. How are you, 7?
That's ball 2.
Mike feels like the Saints need a lot more than quarterback. That's true. Yeah, I know there's a lot of carbo loading, but man, that all the sauces sound like they make me want to throw up. Noah. Then again, Ovechkin, different culture than I grew up in. Maybe that's just what he likes. Nova, thanks for jumping in. So Nova, 7 stars, and Evan. 3 of you connected with us. Please tell me your favorite baseball player, new friends. Build everywhere else. Get the franchise quarterback next year. Yeah. No, Rowe needs to go to a team where he can sit and develop, have a solid group around him, and thrive. When traveling, Ovechkin opts for a foot-long spicy Italian sub from Subway. That sounds like an endorsement there, Noah. Baden Baker, how are you, Baden? You working tonight, Baden, or you got the night off and you're just used to being awake? Yeah, Saints are looking to play you right away. Hey, it's Libby. What's up, Libby?
Inside ball.
He probably burns a insane amount of calories on the ice too. Shohei Ohtani's your favorite right now. Yeah, Shohei's a blast. when they the NFL Network talking head popped on the Travis Hunter pick, he goes, "Oh, he's a unicorn. He's gonna be. I can only compare him in sports to Shohei Ohtani." It's like, come on, man, just let Travis Hunter be Travis Hunter. He doesn't need to be Shohei, and he probably won't be Shohei. Let's just let him play, right? Hey, how are you doing, DJ Bozak? Good to see you in the stream. Let's see, you're at work for 30 minutes and you're out of there for Nathan. Yeah, I think the Eagles did well. Do you think they should have made the trade buster or no? Danny List, welcome in, Danny. How am I liking MLB 25? I give it a 7 on a 1 to 10. No work for Baden. Oh, nice, bud. Glad you're relaxing.
Ball 2.
Had games before apples and oranges, says Noah. Let's just say you dislike the Saints for multiple reasons for Mike. Oh, I bet. Too far, says Dark Specta. They used unicorn to describe Kyle Pitts, too. Yeah, that is a thumbs down. Met 2 of the kids drafted today on your son's recruiting trips. Oh, that's super cool. Do you want a name drop or just keep it anonymous, DJ? I'm sure these guys in chat probably know a lot about them. Kobe's going to bed. Good night. Kobe, hey, thanks for hanging out. Before you go, Kobe, click on the DF logo if you would be so kind. And you'll see my link trees there. Love to have you join our Discord server. And any other mutual socials you might use. If you're like a big Instagram guy, my link is there. So that goes for all of you guys and gals that are watching. Please join us in. You're already in. What a legend. Kobe, I didn't remember you joining. So shame on me. But yeah, thanks for being there. Tomorrow, if you're watching the draft, feel free to jump in and chat with us. So I'll probably be reacting to it there in the stream. Hey, D, thanks for following. And Gage, thank you as well. Cal Pitts makes King so sad. See, Mason Graham and Tia Tora McMillan. Yeah, Mike thinks McMillan was a great pick. And he roots for a rival team to McMillan's new home in Carolina. Hey, what's up, Nelson? How's your night going?
Now batting, the center fielder, Keith Armstrong.
All right, trying to tackle on. We're up 6 at the moment.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I thought he might go slider away. I was kind of hedging down there. Jay, thanks for the Woodland Wonder and the s'mores. Very cool gifts. I say it probably too often, but I think TikTok does a great job of keeping all their stuff fresh. Shout out to Joey. Night's going well. Excited for Cam Ward. Titans fan for Nelson. Joey, happy to be free of Pitts. Trying to let Satchel go the whole way here. Oh, that's awesome, Kobe. Like-a-thon is on. Please tap, tap, tap if you're on TikTok. More likes. We will open the packs if we get to 100,000. I don't even know how many likes we're on right now. But we need all fingers on deck. Hate Satchel's wind up so much. Mike thinks Cam Ward is far and away the best quarterback in the draft. But he's dancing here at the end. I don't really have any thoughts. I don't know much about Golden, but I know they were saying the Packers hadn't drafted a receiver in the first round for like 20 years, so kind of cool that they got themselves a target for Jordan Love if you're a Packer fan. All right, Satchel gets his man. It was a nice long windup for Satchel, and some folks were irritated watching. FSU fan Cam tortured you guys. All right, let me show you guys the packs. I'm going to run to the restroom real fast. We won't be gone long, and then we'll try to keep going. 742, so need to string together some wins. Let's see, it was another pick King was surprised about. Didn't think Dallas would pass on him. Jordan Love, Central Valley legend. I don't think I knew he was from the Central Valley. I didn't know Jalen Green was from Central Valley either, until this Warrior and Rocket series got going. So here's all the packs. 100,000 likes TikTok, and we'll open the packs. Timer is going to run down. We got to get the likes before the timer hits 0. How can you extend the timer? Follow, subscribe, gift, share, chat, all those things add to the timer. Some more than others, of course. But yeah, please like it up. We'd love to do a huge pack opening tonight. If not, we'll just keep saving the packs. But I'll be back in like 30 seconds. All the hydration has to go somewhere.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Fresh balls.
Reminder for the red chat, as I call it. If you're hanging out there, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and some reactions always help. If you're in the purple stream and you're lurking, please follow and join us in chat. Love is from Bakersfield. Green's from Merced. Went to school in Fresno. My night's been good, Nelson, so far. Hopefully everybody in chat is having a good time as well. Let's see. Zill Avancali. How's your day going, Zill? Open the Easter one. Casey, we got to hit 100,000 likes. So please tap on that screen, share the stream with your friends, and get them in here. If we hit the 100,000 before the timer goes, then we'll rip them all. Easter packs included. Very smart, Joey. Very smart. See Tampa pick any more offensive players in the first round. You won't be hearing from Mike until next April. In the second, he means. Oh, it's Fernando again. Maybe we'll get to Fernando this time. Andy, how are you? Welcome to the stream, Andy. King Vic, what's up, dude? Welcome back to the stream. Games have been okay. Yeah, we're having a good time talking sports and draft and all that.
Leading off for Bangkok, the second baseman, Patel Marte.
Vic, have you picked up the show yet? No, I didn't get it last season, unfortunately. Got close. Do the Buccaneers need more offensive line help or a better tight end or anything, Mike? I've been doing good, Vic. Yeah, welcome back to the stream. Jason, how are you? Pulled Soto, Mookie, and Tatis today. How many packs did you open, Andy? How'd you get all those guys?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Like 20. You hit all those players in 20 packs? Have you seen the meme with Snow White? She's hanging out with Pinocchio. Jacob, welcome in. Is Kobe in here? Don't believe so. See, Jason, thanks for following. Let me get the lights going for you, Jason. Lights are typically automatic, not today though.
0-2.
They're acting up. Do you need another tight end to pair with Auden for 2 tight end sets or for depth? He's your twin brother? No way, Jason.
Bryce Harper.
Amen to that. Just excited that your team got their guy and didn't trade out. Don't need any offensive line. Only player that isn't long term is your right tackle. Presume you guys will re-sign him soon. So who's the better gamer, Jason? You or Kobe? Quentin, thanks for following. Another gig this weekend, playing in the Foo Fighters cover band. Man, that sounds exciting. Do you get any jitters or anything like, playing in front of a live audience, DJ, or is it just like old hat for you now? Ooh, last 3 drafts. Yeah, it'd be nice not to. I don't want to say waste one, but it'd be nice not to get another tight end here. Gonna have to try to play some small ball. I usually don't tee off on Fernando too much. Jason, thanks for the tabs. First song, always jittery.
Oh, yeah. 0 balls, 1 strike.
My follow-up questions, Mike, were just like, in case they do something like that, I want to know, should I leave Mike alone or should I ask him if he's happy? Because I definitely don't want to be a troll. I would have been super irritated if Seattle drafted a gimmick receiver or something today. Unholy, thanks for the likes on TikTok. For anybody just joining, 100,000 likes tonight, and we'll open all the packs. So we need all the tap team to assemble and help us out. Bring your friends in. That little handy share button. Tell them to get in here and, follow if they haven't. And yeah, please help us towards our goal. Andy, thanks, friend. I think I asked him when that term, King Up, like when you have the jitters, right? I'd imagine performing in front of a live audience could probably cause that. Maybe adrenaline's a better term or something like that. Oh, I'm sorry, King. Yeah, I thought maybe it was just a term that you hadn't heard. Question of the day is this: would you prefer to shave off your eyebrows or half of your head, Jose? And I got impatient. I thought he hung that one. Or at least I wanted him to. #1 fan logo already. Let's see. Bob is best, and he's got the race car. Bob, who's your favorite race car driver? I think I would do the eyebrows and just draw them on for a while. Probably would look like a wild man, but I think I would go that way. He's got Gil Hodges.
2-0.
Lando Norris. Yeah, Lando seemed pretty cool. I've watched a little bit of Drive to Survive over the years. Seemed very likable. Jace, how are you? Mike's hoping for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to go cornerback, defensive line, and then linebacker tomorrow. Every follower drives the timer up. Every tap gets us closer to the 100,000 like threshold for the massive pack opening. Put all the pressure on TikTok. Although we're live on purple and red. If you can't handle the heat, come watch the stream over there. Let's see. Yeah, I guess you could do it that way, Bambino. Yeah, they were here.
0-1.
Do you know those guys too? Are you the third triplet? Funny how we haven't seen you guys in the same room at the same time yet. But yeah, good to have you there, Chase. Just there. Hey, that's very cool. Still a bunch of good wide receivers left for Seattle. Wouldn't be surprised if they waited for their center until the 3rd round. I don't know if they're convinced Oluwatimi can handle the center position, but I'm not
That's a ball.
sold on Oluwatimi being the long-term starter.
1-0.
But yeah, maybe just a competition guy would be enough.
1-1.
Jace is off to bed. Man, it's weird. It's weird you guys pop in, introduce yourself as Kobe's brothers, and then head to sleep. But we'll accept it, Jace. What's up, JSB? I believe that is correct. Yeah, I think we have picks with somebody sandwiched in between them. Do you guys not share the same house, Chase? And I'll finally succumb to Fernando. Let's see if it's tied in the All-Star game for Major League Baseball. Noah's got the home run derby, but only have the pitchers. Tawny doesn't count. No, I don't think they're going to go for that one. It would be a fun twist, though. Yeah, I think Seattle's got a shot. Their defense should be really good in Seattle. And that's before any, possible draft reinforcements. No, wait, Kobe's back in the TikTok chat. Now he's tapping. Jace was just looking for you, Kobe. Pretty sure Kobe's got 3 accounts, but we'll see. We'll see if there's a 4th one. Can't sleep, sadly. Well, hey, welcome back. Oh, finally got a good swing on Fernando. Need to clip that and put it over. I don't know, put it over here on the wall. Let's see, GDK. How's it going, GDK? Yeah, Hogan Harris was pretty clutch today. He used to moderate in Hogan's streams back in the COVID years. He was on the Purple stream. He'd play a little MLB and golf game, and I think he would play Fortnite and stuff. Seemed pretty nice. Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals, Niners. Niners may reboot the team through the draft. Lynch is usually pretty good with the draft picks. I don't want him to, but I could see Lynch drafting well. Yeah, I wish we would have became closer, Jose. I wish we'd be like, hey, I left some tickets for you there or something, but don't know him that well anymore. I think I even made some emotes for him. Pretty sure I did. Game's starting to lag a little bit, unfortunately. Not too high on Williams. Just depends on how the later rounds go. Oh, I don't know what that means, Bambino. Guy didn't chat either, so it's just letters. Like, I don't think they can get me in trouble for that. Hopefully. Let's see. Oh, I see. Steelers pick. JSB, why didn't you guys get a quarterback? I was surprised the Steelers didn't grab Sanders there.
2-2.
Yeah, it definitely would have been great, Jose. All right, well, I took care of it, Bambino, so that way I don't have to read it. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't have known. Mike says he knows the great majority of Steeler fans on Twitter don't want a quarterback. They got to have somebody throw the football. They saw something in Sanders. What did they see? Sanders taking a pay cut to play in the NFL, says DJ Bozak. It's kind of wild. Called the wrong pitch. That's why I stepped off. I mean, this may not be the right pitch, but not what I meant to do.
1 ball, no strikes. 2-0.
If you're browsing the For Your page, please come on in here. Let's talk sports. Please follow up. Timer goes up if you guys follow on TikTok. More time, more games. Rube's having a hard time throwing a strike.
Ball 4, take your base.
JSB says they'll get a quarterback in the 3rd. Yeah, I think there's a lot of quotable quotes there on Dion. I think he was even on social media saying his son was going to go top 5 today. See, he might have time to focus on his rap career if he doesn't get drafted at least. Didn't Dion have an album or 2? I feel like he did. Jace is your stepbrother, says Kobe. Is he really? And Henderson, very fast. Hopefully he can chase this down for me. He will. Don't think we'll double off the runner, but it was close. JSB says he heard Sanders has problems, but he doesn't know. Hey, Shasta, how are you? What a story it would be if he goes undrafted, right, Mike?
0-1.
Must be, that's right. Must be the money. There we go. Yeah, I couldn't remember the main song. The signature song from Dion's album.
No, that's down. Ball.
Ricky literally just caught the ball, Kobe. Just said his name out loud. Kobe, you okay? Or is your twin giving you a hard time? Or your stepbrother? Michael will eat a bug if he goes like, hey, did you know that you eat like 12 bugs a night? Or not that many. 12 bugs a year in your sleep or something? Kobe's half asleep. Yes. Yeah, we have the second pick from Pittsburgh. Seattle does. Yeah, 12 a night. Yeah, you're just getting all the protein while you're sleeping. I should have dove for it, I think. He's coming home. We got a good throw from Armstrong, and we'll hose him at the plate. We didn't need to dive for it. Just let Pete Crow take him down. Yeah, a little protein, right, Alex? So, Shasta, you like the Titans, correct? What'd you think about your draft pick? TikTok, we need more followers and more likes to hit our big goal, which is the pack goal. 100,000 likes, we rip all the packs.
2-0.
More followers gives us more time to get there. I convinced myself it's hanging, and then it's not, and then down we go. Joey can't eat bugs, he never sleeps. Joey's got all the hacks. All right, Pete Crow. Not what we wanted there, Pete. And circle change. That was a little bit higher in the strike zone frame, but down goes Armstrong. I told myself, just swing at the four seam. Then I got caught off guard when he threw it. It's like, no way. That's actually it.
0-2.
See, King says, I don't even like tomatoes. Ain't no way he's eating a living bug. What about ketchup, though, King? I don't really care for tomatoes, but I do like some ketchup with french fries. There is other Titan fans, yeah. This guy loves the bunt dancing. Mike says he saw somebody projecting Tampa to pick another
1-1.
day 3 tight end. Might cry if it happens. All right, King, he's rocking with the ketchup, though.
1-2 the count.
Shasta, he wanted Ward over Sanders. Ward does Levis type stuff a little. If you're taking quarterback, you think they got the best quarterback. Adults should not be eating ketchup, says DJ. Oh man, now I'm getting shamed by DJ. But what if I was at the club
It's 0-1.
enjoying the Foo Fighter cover band with my buddy DJ, you know, playing this solo, and I just wanted some crispy fries dipped in ketchup? You'd be disappointed. You would stop the performance, right, DJ? You'd be like, that guy, get him out of there, security. Moose, my rating's low 1300s. How about yourself? Let's see. Ryder, thanks for following. FW's got a question for me. Sure, go for it. Mayonnaise? No, mayonnaise on the fries? No way.
That's down. That's a ball.
Hey, precision rings are great, buddy. I got them right there. If you're gonna buy some, use my creator code DF. Get yourself a discount. Help me out as well. While you're buying the rings, maybe get yourself some analog stick extenders too for the game. I feel like the extenders help me quite a bit. I'm just getting more accustomed to the rings here, like the last 2 weeks or so.
Count is full.
Couldn't get him to chase. Got him that time. Sugar-free ketchup is waste, says Bambino. I don't know that I've ever had sugar-free ketchup. If I did, it was unbeknownst to me. Probably healthier. None of the quarterbacks last year looked like mistakes. Last year, says Nelson. Yeah, Daniels ended up being a lot better than I expected. Didn't think that was that bad a pitch, but we ran it in. We hit Armstrong. Now the bases are loaded here for Lindor. All right, that'll help. Medium depth. Loaded up perfectly for Soto, and he can't advance. Kobe sent 1,000 likes. All right, we need 99 other buddies to send 1,000 likes. I know not everybody stays in the stream the whole time, but that's what we need. That'll get us to 100K. What's our total TikTok? Favorite live series? I think it's Juan Soto. Miami had any defense, they'd win the Natty. All right, out of the jam for Rube Foster. Moose, I was just being sarcastic. People come in, they don't follow, and they worry about how good of a player you are. And some of them want to be super negative if you're not like the best player in the world. But yeah, I'm in the mid 700s, honestly, Moose. No, I don't have full collection.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, user, I probably could.
Foul.
Could probably get more viewers if I stream 24 hours a day, too.
1 and 2.
Bean and cheese burritos with A1 sauce. It's not for me. More of a bean and beef guy. Plain, though, for me. User, you're funny. Funny enough that we're going to put you in the corner for 5 minutes. Be better, bud. I'm using the purples, Joey. Was using the green. Green felt like they got very, very broken in after like 3 days for me. So I went to the purple. Hey, what's up, Golden? How are you doing, buddy?
1 and 1.
You know, you can be good at collecting and flipping cards, though, Moose, and not necessarily a good player, though. You don't have to be a good player to get Carlos Beltran or anything like that. And also, you could be a wallet warrior if that's your style, and I think that's fine, too. You're going to pay on these games one way or another. You're going to pay with your time, or you're going to pay with your money to get all the cards if that's your, main objective. I knew you were wanting to sleep in, Mike. Yeah, I remember you said that. I was thinking about you when I was in here editing videos. It was like 3 p.m. I'm like, I wonder if Mike's still asleep. Malted vinegar is the goated sauce, according to DJ Bozak. What's everyone's favorite dipping sauce? FW, please no backseat gaming. Sorry, guy, time you out for 5 minutes. It's a firm rule in here. I've tried it. I like diamonds. I've used diamonds for like 5 years. But yeah, please just keep the tips to yourselves, because then we get everybody chiming in. I had a great week so far, Aaron. How about yourself?
Red 2.
Moose might become a wallet warrior. Hiledo, I don't know how much it costs. You have to just go and check out the currency inside the game. But I thought it was like $100, Hiledo, but I don't know for sure. I never buy stubs. Didn't end up working. Mike stayed up till like 5 a.m. That might drop in.
That's foul.
Little Costco pizza today for Mike. It's never too early. If you're going to spin, arguably, you'd be better off spending early on the game and getting the collections done. That way you have the advantage of playing with the guys like Beltran on any given year. And the cards don't tend to go down that much. Friend, thanks for jumping in. On the follow, lights are flashing for you there, Moose. More followers drives up the timer. We're trying to get 100,000 likes. Kobe's helping us out with a lot of likes in the chat. I'm not sure what our total is right now, but hopefully as the stream wears on, we get some actions that keep us on longer and we can bridge the gap and get all the packs open today. I have a lot of the gatekeepers still, Joey. Shohei, Trout, and stuff like that. Never really got into flipping much. Probably should have invested already for this update coming, but didn't do it. I didn't complete it, Hiledo. Best way to complete it if you have the time is to jump on the app and buy and sell. App doesn't throw up as many catchpa things. The website's super annoying to use these days for MLB The Show. You put in like 10 orders and it starts acting up, and then you put in 10 more going through the catchpas and it says something like, "Oh, you may be putting in automated orders from your computer, so you're restricted from buying for right now." I know they're trying to prevent people from using scripts. It's like, man, I'm just trying to complete live series or sell off my duplicates or whatever I'm up to. Oh, that's annoying, Mike. Seems like this would be the great time for them to drive traffic in. I guess they think they're going to get people to pony up and pay. We're at 23K. Hey, Moose, thanks for the sunglasses. So we got a shot. We just got to pick up the pace a bit.
1-1.
And that would have been a great play. I thought he was going to get the dive there. How's our timer looking, TikTok? We got just under an hour right now.
The catcher, number 33, Victor Veritek.
I thought that was a great swing from Veritek, but not really.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Patel.
Very good idea, Mike. There's a website. It's I believe it's archive.ls. You go to that website, you can always go past any paywalls. Not sure if it would work for like a draft site, but like an article where it's like, oh, you need to subscribe to, I don't know, New York Times or something. Let's see, 710. Thanks for following 710.
Number 5,
Who's your favorite hockey team since you got the
Robinson.
hockey equipment in there?
0-1.
Only good thing is Shohei, or not Shohei, Fernando's got a little bit of a high pitch count. Chicago Blackhawks. How are they doing these days? Oh, I haven't heard of that one, DJ. Behind the Paywall. I know there used to be like a 12-foot ladder site, but that site seems like it doesn't work so much anymore. Not in the playoffs. I'm sorry, buddy. I wasn't trying to troll. I don't follow NHL particularly closely. I do tell everybody I like the Sharks, but yeah, I don't keep up with it. I might watch like if there's a Game 7 for the Stanley Cup. I did enjoy that that Four Nations thing for the All-Star break.
Leading off for Bangkok, the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Yeah, so Ricky will grab this one. Are you a Chicago Bears fan by chance? If so, what'd you think of the Bears draft so far? Oh, nice. Yeah, my buddy Dark Spect is in the purple chat right now. He's also a Bears supporter. It was good.
That's a ball. 1-1.
I think the Bears should be an exciting team this coming year. I don't think we can get there with Pete Crow, so we'll just cut it off to the single. Who do I have pitching? It's Rube Foster, friend.
Now batting, right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Mike says the Bears are the 3-time offseason champions.
1 ball, 1 strike.
What do you guys think of Clay Matthews' weird anti-Bears thing to start the draft? I thought it was awfully tacky, personally.
1-2 count.
It was beautifully, says one of our TikTok friends with no display name. Suck it to him, says Dark Spectre. Should be fun to see Ben Johnson effect on the Bears and the Lions, says King. Hot Boy Q, thanks for the likes. Yes, please keep the taps coming. And the follows too. Can't get the packs without the TikTok community. Go Pack Go, says this guy. Are you even a follower? Go Pack Go guy?
The shortstop, Francisco
Really don't know because your name is tough to tell.
That's a ball.
You are. What a legend. Hey, somebody just followed. Thanks, friend. And he's going to slip that one past. Let's see. Ricky gets a perfect throw, but I don't think it's going to stop the runner. Nope. Now you are. Well, hey, welcome in. Who's your favorite Packer of all time?
Now batting, the third baseman, Chase Headley.
See, no more from you or for your messages will get held to the start expected. All right, thankfully we get out of the inning without further damage, but now we're down one. Chasing Fernando in this game.
Hee-haw.
Yeah, that was a nice little catch animation. I thought it was a one hop and I was gonna have to run over there. You're losing likes. Kobe, you gotta step up the likes, buddy. You gotta get your brothers in here tapping the screen too, Kobe. Think of it. Could have the power of 3 instead of just Kobe trying to do it on his own.
Ball low. Ball inside. Ball.
See, Brixton, welcome aboard. Who's your favorite baseball team, Brixton? Oh, good pitch. I thought that was missing out there for a ball. Yeah, a little inside out. Screwball. Very accurate. Just to get in the strike zone frame. So, who's your favorite Padre, Brixton? My favorite of all time would be Tony Gwynn. Dwayne, I'm good. How are you, Dwayne?
Inside.
Yeah, I wish I could ban Fernando. Gonna feel like forever waiting for 53 tomorrow for Mike. Yeah, I think that's wise. It could be one thing to set up another. Missed the 21 point, the 21 pinpoint for Bambino. No, I don't believe there's a limit. I've heard that the Tickfinity thing stops counting the likes though at like 5,020 minutes or something. Well, he had enough. Here comes Mason Miller. I was looking fastball away. Did not react to that well.
Count is full.
Or seems fast after facing Fernando. And so I'm ready. I thought it was a slider. Darn it. Yeah, if you stop, then it stops letting them accumulate. Right? They don't stay permanently. Has like a retraction method. Try to keep people tap 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 in there.
It's 0-1.
I don't actually know. My assumption would be it'll be probably noon Pacific Standard Time, Chris. That's usually when they do their content or their live streams for the show. Yeah, they definitely have turned down the pinpoint effectiveness over the years. Gotta wait till 101, says King. 53's nothing. I don't know if they're streaming or not. I feel like they might do a reveal stream for the legend, but I haven't seen. I don't follow them on Twitter. I usually just pull up the page if I want to look through the news. TikTok, we're 2 followers away from 40. We need more followers so we can try to hit our pack opening tonight. So come on down. Tap, tap, tap. Let's talk sports. Let's see. We got Epileptic Grizzly. How are you, Grizzly?
No, that's it.
Yeah, I thought they used to typically do a stream for the reveals.
Ball
Maybe it's not worth their time anymore. So my assumption was it was Adam Jones initially, but I guess they said one of the hints was that somebody in the Hall of Fame. Bambino thinks it's Scott Rowland, and seems like a lot of the community thinks it's Scott Rowland. I don't know what I think, honestly. So I don't think I have a good guess on it. Mike's gonna have to start trying to get the P5 1-1. Gonna ruin his draft day. If it's K-Rod. Don't put that bad mojo on Scott Rowland there, Bambino.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Yeah, Sandy Koufax still alive. There aren't many alive who aren't already in the game. Michael, welcome aboard. Thanks for jumping in there, Michael. Yeah, it sounds like Jones just wants to be in the game, so I feel like they could put him in there. How is it a strike? I don't know. You were in Oklahoma last Sunday for the Thunder game. Well, how did you rate your experience, J-Dub, and what did you think about the comeback tonight? They may not have came back without Jaw getting hurt. However, you got to beat who's in front of you. Signed his rights to them and everything months ago. You mean Adam Jones, Bambino, or somebody else?
Nope. Ball.
Jones, okay. Maybe that's why he's been complaining on Twitter about him. He's trying to sit fastball. Didn't really adjust too well to that circle change. The arena was really nice. Atmosphere was great for J-Dub. I'm glad to hear that, J-Dub. Was it your first time attending a game in person? I thought that was hanging where I could turn on it. Maybe if I would got the PCI in a better spot. We need 75K more likes. Please like, guys. If you're not following, please follow. Noah's lurking. Thanks for lurking, Noah.
Ball. 2-2.
Realized it was a ball. I was trying to flick it against the shift, but was already too far pressed down on the button. Realized it was like already was committed to the swing. I'm not sure if I want to stay with Miller here. Let's see. He's got Hodges. Who else does he have? Oh, two lefties on deck. I guess we can stay with him. You hope Jaw's okay. I think it was his fault for trying to posterize him. I didn't watch the game. I just saw the score was like out of control. Memphis was way up, and then checked the score later and saw that the Thunder had retaken the lead. And I was like, what did Memphis do? How did they blow that big lead at home? It was post game that I found out Jaw got hurt. Really don't care for Morant much. Joey, don't be a stranger. Thanks for coming through. We're losing Joey and Noah in the chat, at least for a moment. Maybe they'll return. No, I can't stand him. You know, he's had his share of run-ins, as a lot of that Memphis team has with the Golden State over the years too. But I also don't care for his off the court stuff. Electric player. There's no doubt he's a great player. He's just not my cup of tea. I do wonder if Memphis does try to trade him this offseason. Let's see, Caden, welcome in. Yeah, Memphis changing coaches and maybe Just going to be an overhaul there in Memphis. I wonder if Ja will be the face of the franchise much longer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's going to be an infield hit. Feels like he just wants to put himself out there as being something that he probably isn't. And I mean, who am I to tell somebody how to act? But seems like he's jeopardizing his career and his endorsements and everything that he could be. He's not turning into.
No balls, 1 strike. Runner, yes, yes.
Yeah, Trae Young isn't exactly tearing it up in Atlanta these days. Yeah, we're playing 25. Yeah, I just don't see any reason for all that, Bambino. Like, just enjoy your millions and your fans and all that stuff. And instead, I feel like he's gonna either do something regrettable or somebody's gonna do something to him that he can't have undone, and throw away his life. Maybe he's calmed down a little bit, but it just seems like there's so much stupidity around Morant. If you ain't about that life, you don't need to act like you are Sister Expecta. Exactly. Mike thinks Trae Young is amazing. All right, let's see if we can get to Chapman. Usually I hit Chapman fairly well. Not always, though, but often. No, it's 1-0 at the moment. Still looking to get on the board. You're going to Jamaica today? What are you going to do in Jamaica? Just vacation? Or you have family or something there, Kaden? Maybe business? Oh, I thought that was lined into right. Nice play from Marte. Little vacation action. Yeah, there are a lot of good point guards for sure.
That's a ball. 1-0. That's a ball.
Guys are on the For You page. Please come on through and hang out with us. More followers. Timer goes up. We had 100,000 likes. We will open all the packs. Got a lot of packs in the queue. Yeah, I thought Armstrong was going to run that down. He does run it down to prevent it from hitting the wall, but it'll still be a double. Yeah, I mean, Denver's not playing great. They just fired their head coach. It doesn't surprise me at all with the Nuggets situation. I'm going to be out here. Maybe. I was hoping he would throw through. I was trying to button run there with Jackie and just manufacture the run. Didn't expect him to throw a waste pitch. Haven't had a lot of runners on, so I don't know if he was expecting it, but yeah, he just ran that slider and we're going to get the bat on it.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2 of them did.
2-1.
Memphis Grizzlies and Detroit Nuggets. Or Denver Nuggets, excuse me. Denver particularly crazy right before the playoffs commenced. Yeah, they fired him like 2 weeks ago. Because they just won a title like 2 seasons back. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me that they're struggling against the Clippers. They're down 2-1 in the Clippers, and yeah, I kind of expect the Clippers to go through. Exactly, it doesn't. Westbrook effect.
Ball.
Evan Mobley won Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, did they announce it today? I knew Draymond was the finalist. I was hoping Draymond would get it, but I didn't think he was going to get it after the last couple weeks. Dawson, how are you? Yeah, the Clippers are playing great of late. Might be Draymond's last shot for another Defensive Player of the Year award. Kind of crazy he's probably going to end his career with just the one. I know there's some reports that Malone lost the locker room because he was too nice to Westbrook. Was coddling Westbrook over other players. $45 million on his rookie deal. Hey, that's not bad. A little bit more than I make here on the stream. So far, we'll see. It might pop off. All right, here's Armstrong. We need some base runners. Nice play by the third baseman. I thought that was a no man's land. Shoot, I was hunting the slider and I let it travel too far. Plus the PCI is not in great shape, even if I have good swing timing. But I was looking for it. We'll see Ben Harper. Left field's open if we can hit it late. If you guys are on TikTok, please follow up. Been a little bit quieter on TikTok so far tonight.
1-1.
And down to a final strike. Just got a piece of that one. Oh, good pitch. I thought it was missing in. Although I was looking fastball up and in, so yeah, it took me a second to react. He pitched well. I mean, it was a Fernando game. I usually don't hit Fernando particularly well, but bummer. Felt like we had the opportunities to roll back in there and just never barreled up. So back in the low 700s for now. Here's Rube Foster. Yeah, GG's. Another pack. Here's what you're tapping for, TikTok. 49 standards, 3 ball-ins, 4 silvers, 2 headliners, 18 bronze, Spring Community Challenge, Egg Hunt, and a deluxe pack. We open them if we get 100,000 likes before the timer runs out. How's our timer, TikTok? We got 40 minutes guaranteed. Probably 2 games. More followers would drive us up, more subs, you know, all that good stuff. So our balls are in your court, but please stay active. So morning wears on. We'll probably get more buddies popping in and giving us a better shot at it. Yeah, it seems like it's just a quiet day. I feel like Thursday nights are traditionally quiet on streams. Yes, Hunter's a member of Jacksonville now. Brady, J-Dub, thanks guys for the likes. I mean, I'm happy standard for Seattle. I'm a Seattle fan. Don't know that that pick's going to work out, but we got a monster of a man to play guard, so hopefully he works out well for us. It's exactly what I was hoping they would do, was get a guard or a center there. Yeah, Jenkins. It's just weird to make the move right before the playoffs. You feel like teams would just roll through it and then fire them like the day after the season ends. Standard Seattle fan as well. Over the next few picks, I like him to get one more lineman. And then, you know, linebacker, maybe, safety, slot corner, wide receiver, tight end, whatever. 2 diamonds away from the full diamond squad for John. Good going, John. Taking a long time to find a game, guys. I'm sorry. Gonna back out and try the queue again. McMillan messed up Mike's run. Yeah, Mike told me he was 7 for 7. Had the first 7 picks correct. I'm gonna stretch since we're waiting here a minute. There's a game, maybe. Don't know if we'll take it because we got to see if it's responsive in the menus. Yeah, it feels all right. Very nice, Bambino. All right, let me get rid of the searching thing. Hey, JR, thanks for the likes. JR, thoughts on your Steelers, if you have any? Route to Colorado for this one. Diamonds are your best bullpen arms for John. And Ricky just poke it through. That's what we like. And he got Henderson out. Whoa, I didn't think we were going to be out there. Let the CPU take the lead. I don't usually try to do the manual breakaway on the, getting the jump, but yeah, Ricky's usually good. Nice pitch there. They picked who they picked. Not sure what the future holds. JR, would you like them to make a move to get Sanders tomorrow? Gotta get the gold chipper for Bambino. I think so too. If I was Cleveland, I would take Sanders with that first overall pick. Cordell Stewart 2.0 says JR. This guy's got a P5 Freddie Freeman hitting leadoff. The 430 average. Then again, this guy plays in Coors Field, so probably loves hitting the ball. Last year, Mike got the first 5 right. Better than I would have done. I think I would have stopped after Cam Ward being right. Alec, welcome in. Kind of excited about the idea of Sanders at 33. Feels like a good value. Alec, you like the Browns, correct? I've forgotten if there's 33 picks already selected or what pick we're on. See, were teams just worried about Sanders' attitude? Seems like he wouldn't be a great leader. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he did poorly in interviews or what's going on with him. Let's see. LJ, thanks for following. Yeah, lights are going for you, LJ. Everybody be like LJ. Drive up the time bank for us. More games and hopefully the big pack opening at the end. Hunter jumping in. Thanks, Hunter. 32. Let's see. 907 thanks as well. Those of you that just joined the chat, who do you guys root for as baseball fans? Or we can talk NFL. It's obviously draft day. Yeah, we did need it. It's Lion season for the NFL, says Dark Specta. Hunter's a Cubs fan. Bambino thinks it's something physical with Sanders that caused him to drop. I thought he might poke it against the shift. Although I think I turned the shifts off. I didn't think he was going to poke it for a tape measure shot there with Seager. Good swing, though. Yeah, Will Johnson's dropping a long ways. There was another name that I had heard about prior to the draft. Raiders got the best pick. Are you a Raider fan by chance? Worst injury. They had the worst interviews with him. Says Aaron, he's a Ranger fan. And his speed beat that one out. Sanders doesn't have any elite traits as King. How did he keep that fair? Blues had a great game in St. Louis yesterday, says John. Are they still trailing in that series? I know they lost at least the first game for St. Louis. But he says he wouldn't be mad if Seattle take a shot on Will Johnson if he's still there in the second round. I thought we rang him up. But he's a Jets fan for Hunter. I didn't even realize he was running, so that was all bad. Don't think we're going to get him out off that that bouncing ball anyways. Down 2-1 in the series. Couple things going on for anybody that's new. We get 100,000 likes. I have a bunch of packs to open. 70-something packs. So please like the stream if you're hanging out watching. Appreciate you guys' support. And then if you haven't followed, following drives the timer up. It gives us more of a shot to get there before the time runs out. We end the stream when the timer runs. So we got to get there while we still have time. This is hit pretty well by Soto, just late. Rain's super speedy. He won't get there to stop that one. We'll get a double with Soto. Mike thinks the Browns should take Johnson at 33 and Sanders at 35. Boy, it was late on that spin. It's hit pretty well, but it's going to stay in the yard, unfortunately. Might have been able to advance with that slow drift animation. Oh, yeah, against that throw, I would have made it. I have a tendency to get kind of silly on the bases sometimes. Try not to do that so much. These fastballs are sneaking up on me. Ozzy Albies worst defender. I haven't made it to Ozzy yet. Ozzy's splits are significant too. I forget which side he's good from. I think he's really good on the right-hand side, correct? Looked really rough on one of the switch hitting sides. And just late. That thing's super squared up. But yeah, I gotta turn on it to have a shot to get it out, even in cores. Ozzy in real life needs to go straight righty. Didn't he give up switch hitting for a little bit and then go back to it, or am I misremembering? It may have been a different switch hitter. Like somebody did that within the last 5 years. Oh, was it Mullins? I didn't remember Mullins switch hitting, but maybe that's who I was thinking of. Hey, thanks very much for the heart me, JR. Yeah, this guy's just a good hitter. And thanks for the roses, too. See, here's what I think with Sanders, and I didn't watch him much in college. I just think like the Browns will try to contend and start Flacco to start. And if they're terrible after 7, 8 games, he at least got to hold the clipboard and then they could throw him in. If somehow the Browns contend, then Sanders can wait a year and then could go into being the starter maybe next year. Became an all-star 30-30 guy the next year. Yeah, NFL linemen are a lot tougher to run over than college guys. Let's see. Extra, thanks for following. Be like Extra. Please jump in here. Extra, who's your favorite baseball team? JD, thanks very much for the shares. We're hoping to get the stream popping. If we do, we might be able to rip the packs tonight. Pretty much like the nightly goal is 100,000 likes. But today we started with a little extra time to try to get there. To me, it's crazy that he's Deion's kid and he's not athletic. Because, man, what an athlete Deion was. Kept messing around. We'll pick him off there at first base. Braves fan. Extra, who's your favorite Brave of all time? Mine's Del Murphy. Is he going to accept the backup role? Seems like he'd veto it or cause a scene as soon as the starter had one bad game. Yeah, there's another Sanders sibling. Shiloh or Shiloh, however it's pronounced. Shipper or Dell. Yeah, tough to go wrong with those guys, Extra. I wonder if he'll end up with his brother somehow. A tough play for the third baseman who was playing back. Pete Crow Armstrong gets the savant. Brady, don't see him coming back for Extra. I believe so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Deion was like 5'11" or something, right? Maybe 6 foot tall. I think his son is significantly bigger. See, we got Matthew coming in with a fall. Thanks, Matthew. Monty, what's happening, buddy? Oh, 6'1". Okay. For some reason, I thought his son was a lot taller. Yeah, not the best run cheesing attempt there. Bummer. And I didn't know what he was doing out of those lights if I wasn't ready to hit it. We'll get a piece of the cutter, but not a great inning. Yeah, 6'1's kind of short. I mean, there's some guys that are shorter, but probably not prototypical size. Yeah, Jay, we're playing online. We're playing ranked seasons. JR, thanks for the likes. We're trying to get everybody to tap, tap, tap. 100K, and we rip all the packs. Yeah, as long as you can see over the line, right? See, we got Mari coming through with the fall. Thanks, Mari. Mari, who's your favorite NFL team since we're talking NFL draft a bit today? See, Kyler, Caleb, Bryce Young are all under 5'11". Russell Wilson, he won a Super Bowl. Marquez, thanks for jumping in here. Who's your favorite baseball team? Got a Dallas supporter in here for the NFL. Did you like their day one draft pick for the Cowboys?
Now batting, the right fielder, Showdown.
Maybe 6'1" with his cleats on. And some hill lifts.
0-1.
Standing on a slight upslope. Not mashing down his hair. I don't know. Mike thinks he looks tall. Thoughts on the draft? I'm happy with what Seattle did, Darren. I don't usually watch North Dakota State games, but apparently they had a monster of a man that plays on the offensive line, and we took him to play guard. So I hope he works out. Definitely glad they addressed the interior of the offensive line, because that offensive line's been rough. I'm not a big North Dakota watcher. Yeah, Donnie losing the fan pass.
Ball inside.
Yeah, Sanders definitely the story of the second round, right? Kind of crazy that he's still out there, considering all the hype around him this past season.
2 strikes. Ball 2.
If I was Cleveland, I would grab Sanders. I think he fits the need for him. See, thanks for following. How are you? Oh, Mike thinks Will Johnson's drop is far crazier, but that's just Mike.
Ball, that's inside.
The video that you saw of him, he looks shaken up about it. You're talking about Sanders, Bambino, or somebody else? Maybe Will Johnson. Browns are definitely taking him first pick. This is ranked. This is Sparta. You want to know how it's ranked, JR? I can teach you an easy trick if you want to know. At least in my streams, and probably a lot of other content creator streams. Man, just missed on 2 of those swings. I don't know who Seattle's getting. I mean, like, I don't follow collegiately closely enough to have any idea. I would hope they get another offensive lineman for the inside, either a center or a guard. Then I think they could just go for, extra defensive back help, linebacker help. Probably another receivers needed for Seattle somewhere along the way too. But I don't know what order they'll take them. If they draft by position. I know you're supposed to draft by best available, but sometimes you just have so much depth in one spot, you don't need somebody there. Got to go fast to get Reigns, and we will. Yeah, interesting there was any cameras and stuff even on Sanders, but probably not the way they anticipated the night going. Need one more on TikTok for 50 for tonight's stream so far. 50 followers, that is. So come on in. Please follow up. See, we got Coloris coming through. Thanks, friend. Coloris, who's your baseball team? They showed him after every single pick. I may have to go watch some of the reaction stuff. Looked the same when Dark Spectre saw him on camera. I feel like Aaron Rodgers looked really uncomfortable when he kept slipping whatever draft that was. 2005 or something. Quite a long time ago now. Let's see. X Godly, how are you, friend? See, Cardinals for Coloris. Who's your favorite Cardinal? My favorite player played for the Cardinals at the back end of his career is Mark McGuire. King says A-Rod was not happy, especially with San Francisco taking Smith. Would have been so nice for him to go from Cal over to the 49ers. Left that one hanging in the heart. Was trying to run it on the outer half, and that thing is blasted by Torres. I think Rogers is pretty justified, says Mike. Doing good, relaxing. Well, we're glad to have you there. Hope you'll subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and hang out with us. Always nice getting some new folks on the Red platform. We're streaming on TikTok, Red's chat, and Purple chat. No, I've said that before. You don't like it when I say the same things too often. I haven't said bacon grease in a minute. But it's coming, Bambino. Just like the troll's mom. Although we haven't had a troll in, I don't know, a few minutes here. Yaddy for sure. Have to go Arenado currently. Yeah, Yaddy was awesome. It's crazy how people root for other people to fail. Seems like a big problem in this world we have now. Part of the reason Dark Spectre hates humans. I mean, I do think it's pretty wild that Sanders slipped. I did make an X post about it, but I don't have anything against him personally. Just felt like there was so much hype, right? Like, how were all these experts wrong? Yeah, it was supposed to be a top 5 pick. Even his dad was saying he's a top 5 pick. But I don't hate him. Like, I hope he has a decent career and, you know, does well and that type of thing. Would have been excited for Seattle to go after him if they hadn't have, you know, paid the price to go get Darnold. Yeah, I'm happy for the Raiders to get Jitney too, because I love Pete Carroll. Seems like Pete's type of guy. Mike's like, you know what? Matter of fact, I do hate him. Mike's keeping it a buck. Too much hype, also a big problem. No, I don't know, Marshall. I feel like Mike corrected me earlier because darts apparently started for a long time, but I feel like darts this year's Malik Willis / Anthony Richardson type guy. I feel like we got to the draft and everybody went crazy about him.
Yep, that ball went out.
I think the Giants may have made a mistake trading in to go get him, but we'll see. At least he can sit behind Russ or Winston or both for a season. Sean Payton, big part of Bounty Gate. Mike will never forgive him. Finally, he got around on a pitch. I don't know what it is about Gore. I feel like Gore's got the ball hidden a little bit. Like, my timing's been way off. All right, so Pete Crow or Armstrong with the no-doubter. First home run I've hit with him. So that brings us right back in.
That's a ball.
We got one last shot here, TikTok, to really make that big surge as the morning starts to wear on. Start catching these East Coast guys waking up. Need everybody to follow and like. If we're going to open our packs, is what I mean. That's our pack goal. 100,000 likes. So, got to get there before the timer goes bye-bye. Hey, what's up, Trey? Oh, Ricky with a decent swing. Just didn't barrel it. Darn it. See, Godly likes the Dodgers. So sad they aren't bringing this to PC. Yeah, I don't think this game will come to PC. Oh, yeah, I was very happy with Seattle's pick. I thought they needed an interior offensive lineman. I don't know one offensive lineman from the next offensive lineman, to be fair with you. Now I know who we picked because I saw some highlights and stuff. But Chat had been telling me about a guy from North Dakota State that was supposed to be pretty good. So I'm glad they didn't get cute and draft a wide receiver there. They have to protect Arnold and even the run game. They need guys up front that can maul and create some holes. Bambino says, am I crazy for not caring about Bounty Gate? It's football, after all. Not like they were doing it in basketball. I don't know about crazy, but yeah, I can't say that I support that. I'm trying to maim players and stuff. Football isn't it isn't UFC or something. I mean, I know it's a violent game, but I think you still need to play within the rules and with sportsmanship. But that's me. See, fans always care too much, says Dark Specta. Every team should be allowed one bounty per game, says King App. I'm reading off the purple chat for you guys. I usually like to tell you who's saying it in case you guys want to join the purple stream. You'll feel like you know them already. But yeah, you're not wrong, Dark Expected. Us fans care a whole lot more, I think, sometimes than the players do. It's another thing to hit players hard, wear them down. But another thing to actively headhunt and go for the knees with helmets. Yeah, I agree with Mike. Can you play it on PC? No, I mean, not really. I think you can link your Xbox to your PC and play it that way through like some type of delay. But I've heard the experience is not particularly good. Would have liked to seen Golden or Emeka, says Marshall. Cowboys took the guard. Not thrilled by it, but it was a good pickup.
0-1. Ball.
Egbuka's name is going to give you Mike PST for at least another week. Mike was surprised as Buccaneers took him. That ball had a weird animation to it.
The count.
Not really, Marshall. I mean, it happens from time to time because everybody's playing the same game, but I discourage stream sniping. And I'm not really a streamer that plays friendlies or makes that a big part of the content. It's just too much downtime, and I don't concentrate well on it, personally. Be way more apt to say, oh yeah, let's play together for co-op or something someday. Was looking fastball chased way in. See, Nate, welcome in. Thanks for hitting that follow, Nate. Nate, who's your baseball team? Oh, that was the one, and I just got out of the way with the PCI. Plus, I was late, too. Oof. 102 exit velocity right to the mitt. Nate's a Dodger fan. All right, so Nate and Godly, you're both Dodger fans. Who's your favorite Dodger of all time, guys? It's like a movie twist Mike didn't see coming. I don't know, Zachary. I don't even know what their record is currently. Man, I have had 3 decent hits with Ramirez, or 3 decent, at-bats, decent contacts, and none of them have resulted in a hit. Reigns ran down 2 of them, and that one was directly at center. Bambino says he wishes more movie twists were not so easy to predict. Mike learned his lesson, not have so much faith in the first round. Seager and Edmund, nice. Detroit's at top of the division. Somebody was in earlier that's a Tiger fan, said they were struggling. Maybe he was trolling. I don't usually look at the standings daily. Oh, nice pick from Harper to get us the out. One of the better movie twists you saw was Primal Fear with Richard Gere and Edward Norton. Great movie for my buddy King. I'm glad the A's just beat the Rangers 2 out of 3. That Jacob Wilson walk-off had me hyped up. Rangers have a good team. I guess we'll have to see if they stay healthy and if their pitching holds up. Their lineup's pretty nice, top through bottom. We'll be playing out in Texas starting Monday for a 4-game set. Be really happy if the A's could just split that one. I mean, of course, I'd prefer to just, run through them all, but we'll see if the A's get better as the season progresses. All right, so we'll get the out there. 3-6 down a run. Let's see. 10 and 15 on top of the Central. Hey, that's a good start, Zachary. Glizzy, thanks for liking the stream. We need 100,000 likes to open our packs. We got a lot of packs to open if we make it, guys. The pack plethora guarantee from Donnie. Just need you guys to tap, tap, tap. Thought we had a good swing there just on top. 68K to go. Got any friends showing online? Please share the stream with them. Lucky, if you remember me, you know what I'm going to tell you next. Definitely one of my least favorite questions, and I'm going to call you Sarah McLaughlin. Why? My cousin played for the Seahawks. That PCI just got tiny. Must have got out of a cold shower.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I do not remember Mike plays games. Ooh, we're early on the 102. Hey, what's up, KJ? How are you, friend? Yeah, I thought it was a force him out of the hand, but the cutter got me. Let's see. Bad beat. Thanks for tapping. David, thanks for the share.
No, that's foul.
I missed something there between Bambino and King. Josh, thanks for the likes. Phone fell on the keyboard. I couldn't hold up. I thought it was fastball up and in coming. He was spamming a lot of fastballs when I was swinging late. Mixing it up pretty well. So kind of a fairly low scoring game, you know. Might jinx it. This may be a big inning for my opponent, but as far as quarters is concerned, right? Not a lot of runs going in. Landry, thanks for the likes. All right, so Zimmerman just went into the yellow. Let's go with Davis, I guess. But Lucky, it's great to see you. But yeah, the remember me thing is always a tough one for streamers, at least for this old man. I don't always remember everybody in chat. So if I could encourage you to do one thing, when you join a stream, just come on in and be like, "Hey, Donnie, haven't chatted with you for a while. I've been doing X, Y, and Z. What you been up to?" You know, it's just like way better open than "Do you remember me?"
Ready. 3 men.
In my opinion. I don't know. I think there's been some Seattle fan chattering around that. I would definitely consider moving him. They have Charbonnet, they have McIntosh. Maybe they can get somebody late rounds so they can control, because he's coming up on free agency, and I don't think we give him his second contract. The multiplayer program, Bambino? I legitimately don't know how far along I am. And we'll just beat it out. The inning one. I don't know. We'll have to take a look post game. And he will not get us with the pitch out. I've been good. What you been up to, buddy? All right, we've stolen 2 bases here. Ricky still hasn't got that bunt down.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
If other GMs are thinking that Sue Dark Spectre, they might be saying, well, why do we want Kenneth Walker? But maybe somebody would want an established veteran that's had a little bit of success. I don't know if this is deep enough. We're going to have to try it, though. 99 speed. Oh, he hit the cutoff. I don't think he should have went cutoff, so we will score to tie it. Pitched against Chantu and did terribly. See, Bad Beat, thanks for liking the stream so much. All right, 3-3 ball game. Tons of players have dropped at this point since Dark Spectre. You got switch hitter and then 2 lefties, so we'll roll with Davis for now. So Mike is going to be rooting for Woody Marks at the next level, unless it's a rival team.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Beat the Sooners twice by 1 makes Landry mad. KJ, I like the A's. How about you, KJ? Coffee time? He likes the Jays. How are you, Coffee time? Our main man from up north. How's our timer going, TikTok buddies. Joe Exotic, thank you for the heart me. Love it. Puts you on our TikTok team. We need a lot of followers to come through here quick because we're under 9 minutes at the moment. Don't know if we're going to make it to the 100,000 likes today. Might have to be more of a weekend stream. I tried. I got the 2 hours on there to start. It's like, we're going to get there tonight. And I appreciate the valiant effort from everybody that has been tapping. Flourishing, thanks for jumping in. We need more flourishing buddies. Lights will flash. Timer will go up. Please follow. If you're on the For You page, come on down. Kyler Murray should have picked baseball instead of football. I disagree with you, and I'm an A's fan and a Sooner fan. Joe Exotic. Hey, you know what, Joe? You just followed. I think when you send the heart me, it makes you a follower as well. So thanks, Joe. Just imagine if 2 Otanis are in here. Yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for Otani.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
Kyler Murray playing baseball would have been a disaster. That's what Mike is saying. Name sounds familiar. I don't really follow collegiately close, Bambino.
Now pitching.
Should try pro gaming. Yes, maybe he should.
0-1.
So we got Blake coming in. Thanks, Blake. Coffee Time ripped a couple 100 packs. Nothing good. From the 80s. Oh, it sounds really familiar. But I don't know. Probably have to look him up. Kyler Murray was a center fielder. The A's drafted him in the first round. Because you're cheering for my opponent, bud. Anyhow. Jump on another burner. Mike says Kyler would have been another Miles Straw with the worst fielding.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Oof. Was on it, but just out in front. Was just in for a ball, too. All-time KJ, I like Mark McGuire as my favorite. And did not stay back on the circle change. Who's the guy that's wearing #1 at Oklahoma? I don't know, Landry. I know they just had their starter transfer out, right? As far as quarterbacks. Jackson Arnold just left, right? This past year. I believe. All right, not what we wanted. Was hoping to get that lead. Who turns down #1 overall pick NFL money? Exactly. No, Murray made the right move. Career-wise. I think we'll go Miller.
Now pitching. Andrew.
Ooh, Miller was tired. I didn't realize his meter looked that way. I love Reiki. I just was more of a McGuire fan. Can like more than one player, but Mac was my guy. It's doing terrible at the Cardinals. I wouldn't go as far to say it's Kyler Murray is doing terribly. He just may not be Patrick Mahomes or something. But who is? Besides Patrick.
0-2 the count.
Not even Patrick's brother Jackson Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes.
Ball, that's outside.
Oh, I thought I got that one in there. Yeah, I didn't realize he got hurt. Definitely affected the Grizzlies' chances there. You're from Buffalo for Joe Exotic. Hurt should have won the Heisman in Landry's opinion. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, Kyler hasn't had a ton of talent around him. He was the #1 player in the country out of high school, went to Oklahoma in 82, ESPN 30 for 30 on him, painted him out to be a better athlete than Bo Jackson. Yeah, I wasn't watching the game. I just opened up the thing and saw that
Leading off for the A's, the second baseman.
non-holy collapse had occurred to Memphis. Boy, that was a really good pitch to hit out there, and I missed it. Yeah, here's DeAndre Hopkins. Yep. Do I have a secondary catcher? I can't remember. I don't think I do. So Veritek's there, and I got to roll with them. Should get Soderstrom in there instead of Kurtz, maybe, because Soderstrom could play backup catcher. Kurtz is supercharged. I thought that was going to get down the whole way. I don't know why my runner didn't read it that way. They were delayed, and if I would have tried to send them, I don't think it would have worked out. Hey, JR, thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. Jay, how are you doing today, sunshine? Listen, I don't know if I want to go De La Cruz or McGuire. We'll go McGuire. We'll put De La Cruz in if he goes to a righty.
Now coming into pinch hit.
Hey, King, thanks for hanging out for us. They got an interior offensive lineman, guy from South Dakota, or excuse me, North Dakota State. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to lock in for a minute. That was hanging. Should have had a better swing than I did. Just let it creep up too far. I'm doing good, Jay. Yeah, we're trying to hit the follower count up higher so we can also get the 100K likes. I was trying to cheese ball him with Ricky. Second base was vacated, and we just didn't get it to second. Thought it was worth a shot on the first pitch there. All right, so McGuire's got to come out. And we got to pitch our way out of this. So De La Cruz will go to center.
Now playing center field. Number 44.
Yeah, we're losing all the North Dakota State fans here today, unfortunately. We got 3 minutes left. 3-minute warning, TikTok. Need everybody to come in and follow. We need the follow training quick. Or somebody to subscribe or something like that. Or this will probably be our last game. Might just mess around with some offline stuff. It's 2 lefties and the switch hitters. I think we better go like with Franco. No, Jay, I can't guess. I'm not familiar with Warren.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Yeah, hopefully if he lives up to expectations, I'm super happy with the pick. I thought he might overround and try to send it home there. So let's see. It's got Pendleton. I think we'll load the bases. I know that's probably not recommended, but we'll load the bases, try to set up the double play. I really have no idea who I think is going to be the guy. Actually, I should go after Freddie, right? With him being lefty.
That's a ball.
All these extra innings, one so far. We had time for another game, says Nathan. Oh, Nomar would be interesting, but I think they said the person's in the Hall of Fame. Coffee time. Nomar's not in the Hall of Fame, is he?
Number 11. Showdown. Westberg.
Yeah, that could be too, but it's not going to be. Fast runner was a good call, so he'll get him in. Bummer. All right, so it's Pendleton, and then who else is up? Seager. So I guess we stay with the left-hander.
What do you got?
I don't know. I don't think Mike partakes, but maybe he does. Maybe that Tampa Bay selection got him going there.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Colts can't spell anymore for Jay. So we've got ESPN coming through. Thanks for jumping in, ESPN. And that one's going to be past the slow animation. Oh, man. What a way for it to end. All right, good game to him, though. Should have got the runner behind. For some reason, thought we could turn 2, but it was so delayed. All right, let's burn off the timer. Unless we get somebody subscribe in the last minute or so, we'll yeah, we got 30 seconds left. Don't want to start another rank game right now. But hey, we'll finish right around 700. We just need that hot night. Rip off 4 wins in a row in this middle thing. Here's what we'll be tapping for tomorrow, TikTok. Try to get 100,000 likes. More followers drives up the timer. Subscribers, gifts as well. We got 52 standards. 4 balling as a habit. Silver, headliners, bronze packs, spring community challenge, egg hunt, and egg hunt deluxe. Hey, Landon, I'm surprised you could do that considering what we've heard about you, Landon, with what you're packing there. But yeah, congratulations, Landon. I'm sure that's a life goal achieved. Marco, thanks for following. Great to have you here. Let's see. Oh, timer just went up. We got 3 minutes left. Let's play one more. Joe says he's got us. What should we play though? Event? Joe, thanks for the let him cook, the finger heart, and the GGs. Timer has remade. We need more followers for more time. Don't think I want to dive into another ranked game. Should we try a showdown real fast? Joe, it's up to you. If you keep the time going, we keep going. Is there a showdown worth doing? Then the Jackie Robinson one. So you have to let up 3 home runs in events for the multiplayer program, says Bambino. Jay says, let's go coin chat. Can't spell again. Says moonshot event, so whenever it ends. All right, so let's see. Maybe we should play a moonshot game. Get my confidence up with the bat. So we'll play a moonshot game for the old time's sake. Although events are barely playable now. Let him cook. About to load up on coins. As long as you keep the timer there, Joe, we'll keep going. Let's see. Landry, thanks for following. Let's see. I don't know if I want to play with some of these bats. Why does Brian Dozier need to get in there? Let's try Rap Dixon instead. I guess they're giving us the best power bats. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about finding Moonshot Beast pitchers. Let's just try this team. Landry, thanks for following on the purple side. I should try Alan and online play one of these days. All right, so everybody follow up. Help out Joe Exotic. He's trying to put the stream on his back. Apparently there's a mission to give up 3 home runs in the Moonshot event. So we'll probably do that without even trying. I'm happy we got an offensive lineman, Jackson. Wags is here. Let's shout out Wags. And there goes our game. Bummer. And let's try it again. Jake, thanks for the TikTok likes. That's pretty funny, King. Let's go with Simon Woods Richardson. Sounds like a heck of a name. Card was a nice. I didn't even think about him getting a Madden card. Marco, thanks for tapping. All right, so a little bonus action thanks to Joe Exotic. We got 2 minutes left on the timer. Everybody's got to be like Jake. Please follow. Is this event park locked into Coors Field? Almost got Vita Blue out here. And I just couldn't elevate it with Ricky. Thought we were going to rip one into left field. And timer went up to 8 minutes. I didn't even see what happened there. Thanks, buddy. Joe Exotic sent us the Crystal Dreams. Thanks, Joe. All right, everybody follow up. Now we got time. We can go for the 100K likes. Need more followers, more tappers. striking out. Let's see. Strivik, thanks for following. Man, I can't hit on Moonshot. This is bad stuff. Let's see. If you don't hit at least one home run this game, Donnie, having the Seahawks drafting long snappers for day 2. Long snappers it is. Joe, thank you for the rose. I'm gonna mess with the events here. I feel like I'm pretty shot for ranked right now. We got Denny coming through with the fall. Thanks, Denny. Joe, you're a legend, dude. I'm glad you like the stream enough to go out of your way to do all that for myself and everybody watching across the 3 platforms. Hey, it's all good. Isn't there like a marriage that's set up that way, Bambino? Pretty sure I've heard of people that are married to, not polygamy, but something like that. There's a special term for it where it's like 3.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Let's see, can't make it past 6 wins without 2 L's for Austin. Austin, I haven't played even all year. I think we did touch it just to do some missions, but yeah, just messing around out here. Why is this guy bunt dancing in event? Oh, that's why. He wants to run. And he'll steal the base. Yeah, I know the actual guy, but I never watched the whatever it was documentary series on him.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, Tiger King. I never watched Tiger King. Should I watch it now, or is it too dated? Yeah, they're talking about you in the purple stream. They're breaking me down on the actual Joe Exotic. Finally got to play MLB besides the cut. Dog pulled your Xbox off the stand and broke it. Wait, your Xbox got broken or your television? I'm sorry, my eyes were just getting caught up there. Coffee time. I did. Yeah, I watched that series. What happened to his runner? Did we get his runner thrown out somehow? Extremely outlandish, but definitely funny. Xbox got broken. Oh no. You know, watching the documentary, I don't think at that moment I thought he was guilty. Upon further reading, without the framing of the producers and everybody that put that docuseries together, I do think he probably was at least partially guilty if he didn't have somebody cooperate with him. I know they said he pinned it on his nephew or whatever. If you know, you know, says Joe Exotic. Can't be mad at a dog. I was gonna say, are you gonna take it out of his allowance and not let him get any dog treats for a couple weeks? Yeah, the nephew I thought really got the complete raw end of the deal by the legal system. No, Making a Murderer. They were asking me about it over on the purple side, Andrew. No, I didn't see the second season. I don't keep an active like Netflix membership or anything. I've done a few trials, and I turned it on one time for the sports program I used to be in. Stephen Avery lives like 45 minutes from you. Could he have went home? He's a 13 speed. I don't think so, Jay. He was hours away from getting released. Boy, I'm having some hacking swings here. That should plate even a 13 speed. It's pretty deep. We'll find out. David Ortiz, get your track shoes. Ooh, barely for David. Dude is innocent. Nathan is certain of it. I do, Andrew. Not only do I have them, I'm an endorser of Control Freaks. Here's the stick. Here's the precision ring. Use my code DF on your next order. Get yourself a discount. Help me out too. Please. It's not an order, but I'd love it if you did. If you're going to buy directly from them. If you're getting the generic ones or something, more power to you. Let's try Rogers here. Yeah, it's been a long time. I saw it around the time that it came out, and I do remember reading up on it, and that kind of changed the way I felt about the whole situation, Bambino. But Yeah, I wouldn't be definitive either way on it, to be honest. Yeah, not sure if we want to get into that conversation. I know who she is. Because we do stay away from politics and religion, so I don't know how she would be relevant to the stream, but maybe there's something that I don't know. She had a show about Stephen Avery? Glizzy, thanks for jumping in. We appreciate the taps. Thank you for the tiny Joe Exotic. Don Coyote, what's happening, buddy? Yeah, I don't think there's anything that she's ever been a part of that I would really want to tolerate or support. Although, who knows? Let's see. Dodgers welcome in. Who's your favorite baseball team, Dodgers? Doing some grinding. How's that going for you? Boy, this is a low-scoring moonshot game here. Dodgers fans an Angel fan? What is this? Backwards day? Jay's a Dodger fan. No, I probably read on it like 5 years ago. Haven't thought about it in recent times. Just hit a grand slam in rank. Good going, Matt. Who hit the grand slam for you? Jay's maybe truly a Cubs fan. You just like those teams that wear blue. Having trouble locating here. Blue's favorite color for Jay. That's a cool little reach up the net animation. Don't think I've seen that one previously. Well, I'd like to win the game for entertainment value. Probably give up the home runs organically if the stream keeps moving along. Joe Exotic's picking up the stream on his back. See, Kai, welcome in. Thanks for following. Joe's got us. Legendary Joe. Coffee Time wishes his team didn't wear blue. He hates blue. They're the Blue Jays, man. Gonna have to switch the Blue Jays with the Cardinals. Make a little swap. Coffee Time says, I know, and it sucks. Yeah, we don't want to get into that conversation, man. You know, glad it held it up. I'm looking. Here's the thing, though. I usually read chat through my web browser. So, yeah, I saw it come across now through my streaming software. Thank you for the manifesting. I don't think I've ever had a manifesting before. That added buku time. Thanks, Joe. Joe is he's driving us here to 100,000 likes all by himself. If we hit 100,000 likes, we'll open all the packs. CW Mason, thanks for jumping in and hitting that follow button. Veritek will take it to Pound Town. Somebody just subscribed on the red chat too. Hey, we'll take it. We've been looking for a while for that role. If it's funnier because of the tie-in to the Netflix series, even better. King's been tuning in for political opinions. Now he's disappointed. That's okay. Everybody's welcome here. Bambino. Don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable, though. Although I know you're just telling me a fact, but somebody come in across the stream for the first time, if they're lurking, may make them feel a bit awkward about jumping in. Hayden, we got the rings here. I feel like Control Freak sends people in to ask if you're using precision rings, like it's like a viral marketing scam or something. I don't know what I was trying. I was just trying to run cheese. But yes, I use precision rings. I use the analog stick extenders. Use my code DF for Control Freak. Get yourself a discount and help me out as well. Lane Tack, welcome in, Lane. Long snapper opinions. Thoughts on Austin Brinkman, best long snapper in the draft. The long snappers are interesting, man. They have a certain grip on the ball, right? That only tries to create so many revolutions on its way back to either the placeholder or the punter. And yeah, it's like a legit tough job. They put in a lot of work on it. Pretty sure I saw a long snapper on one of those sports science episodes a long time back. He's from West Virginia. Hype it about the Ravens pick for Hayden. They drafted a safety, correct, Hayden? Joe, thanks for the likes. Everybody, please like it up. No, I don't know. Can anyone do it? Probably. Some of these guys have quite good memory, but no, I probably would only be able to come up with one or two if I thought about it. Trying to think about the guy that was on the Seahawks Super Bowl team. I'm drawing a blank right now. Probably would think of it when I wake up and my synapses are firing better. CJ John Smith, thanks, guys. Secondary is going to be on lockdown this year, unlike last season. Is that so? I have a feeling Mike knew all of them off the top of his head. Shout out Liam McCullough, the GOAT. Oh, the Italian Stallion just followed. I thought I was the Italian Stallion. I'm Italian as well. Let's see. We're losing Jay back. Jay, we needed more likes, man. Disappointed to see you leave, Jay. But Jay, no, you're awesome. Thanks for hanging out. We're still chasing our like goal. If our timer stays timed and we get 100,000 likes, we'll rip the packs. Jackson Spams, welcome in, Jackson. All of you guys that follow are giving us a longer stream. We're playing some event now. Thinking about Googling, you came back too fast. Joe Exotic's all over the like button. Thanks, Joe. I try to throw too fast. I don't think a purple or a blue throw is going to matter anyways. C with the exclamation point. Thank you, friend. It's been your guys' long snapper since 2019. What's my thoughts on Sanders falling to the second round? Thought it was interesting. Me too. I'm surprised that it happened. I think Cleveland would do really well to grab. Yeah. First comment, apparently. It's like some dust got sucked into my throat or something. Great. I think Cleveland would be doing well to grab him. They're in the second round. Do I have 15 Jolt cards? I don't think so. You get sacked too much. King wants to know how Carol Baskin is doing these days. Carol Baskin's for president, says Dawn. I don't know if these guys are giving you a hard time in the purple chat or not, Joe. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing they're saying. But Joe, I do appreciate you. Thanks for everything, Joe. We got some jokesters on the purple side. Every single quarterback that got sacked like that has dropped in the draft. It's bad. Stop it. Stop it, guys. We're not going to make Joe upset. Carol Baskin was Joe Exotic's nemesis. Don says Carol didn't do it, the Tiger did. And you guys know your television. Ooh, I thought McGuire had the game winner for my opponent there, just underneath it. We'll get the. I'm gonna open my my door here so we can get some cool air. Cooler heads, perfect. All right, big win in event. Event's not really worth playing much this year, but I don't think I can concentrate on the rank game. That last game was so winnable, and we let it slip. We're under 5 minutes. If you want to help and you're on the For You page, come on in. Please follow. Also, please like. 100,000 likes if we can make it there before time runs out. We will open all these packs in the shop. Check out this plethora of packs. 52 standards, 4 ballins, 4 silvers, 2 headliners, 18 bronze, spring community, a deluxe egg hunt, and a deluxe choice pack. Stream is fueled by your taps. We're on TikTok. See, Don says he might have tripped trying to feed the tiger. 15 jolt cards, one of the vouchers. I have a handful of them, but I don't think I have close to 15. Try Zach Pop. I don't know why. His name sounds fun. TikTok, thanks for 69 followers. 3 away from 69. I think I said 69 every time. Thank you for 66 followers. We need 3 for 69. That would be nice. All right, here we go. Taking on the Twins. CJ's all over it. Joe's all over it with the taps. Thanks, guys. Oh, it's taking a while to get us loaded up here. I don't get it. I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't know what it's a reference to. It's probably why he's not readying up so we can all look at his name. I am a Seahawk fan.
The left fielder, Ricky.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought he was trying to type in something different than that, to be honest with you guys. Too late for that, says King. He's dying. I'm loving the pick. Hopefully it's going to work out for us. Ricky Henderson. No doubter. 466 for Ricky. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like dirtier and like odd spelling or something. Yeah, it definitely didn't register in my brain. Hey, what's up, Connor, man? How you doing, friend? 2-minute warning, TikTok. 2-minute warning. Everybody follow, share, like, maybe subscribe if you want to keep the stream going. But we need that For Your page push. Come on in, For Your page buddies. Wonder what the Jolt voucher is going to be, says Rare 2J. I don't know. Bambino knew. Bambino's line of work. Sort of. Let's see, 2 rare JJ. Thanks, friend. Lights are going for you.
Ball 1, no strikes.
King, he's tired and he's a sucker for dumb stuff like that, he says. Well, hey, you watch the stream, so I agree. But I'm glad that you do. Go Warriors. I hope they're going. Hope it, Jimmy's ready for this. He said, feel sorry for the bear. Or something like that. Let's see. Joe Exotic, thank you for the golden GG. Patrick, thanks for following. Let me get those lights moving, Patrick. Lights have been acting up for like 2 streams now. I have to tap a button to make them flash instead of them being automated. Wyatt just came in as well. Who's your guys' favorite baseball team? Shadow says go Timberwolves. Sure, all right. I'm a Golden State fan. I don't mind the Lakers or Kings or Clippers losing. Hope that Jimmy's okay. I think Jimmy's going to find a way to play. He may have to miss game 3, though. Guy's just funny. Has to be a regional thing. See, Mariners for JJ. Who's your favorite Mariner of all time? We got Mark coming through. Thanks, Mark. Got to get everybody to help. Joe Exotic's done all the work here. Kept us going. John Smith, he's pulling the SpongeBob mead. All right, I'm going to head out. Dang it, John. Need you on the tap team. Team's not looking bad. Ken Griffey Jr. One more game after this one, then we got to go to work. Joe, I appreciate it. You're making it easy for everybody else to do their job. They're saying, hey, that's not my job. I'm just hanging out because I want to. Hey, that's pretty funny. One thing in Moonshot is I like to use starters out of the bullpen. You got a little bit more stamina. Usually better pitch mixes. Not always, but often. I mean, I think I would have got a laugh out of that one. I think so, Bambino. Can't lie, says Mike. No, I'm pretty sure I do. I can't say it on stream, Bambino. Bambino, get back on track, dude. First you were trying to get us into a political discussion. I know what it means, Bambino, on that one. I know what conversation we're having right now. User, thanks for following. The star thing didn't resonate with me, but yeah, that one I know. Let's see. User 56, welcome in. Thanks for the tapping. What was Adam Schefter thinking with his draft outfit? Dude, he was getting made fun of on one of the Reddit meme pages. Said something like, this is the worst fit I've ever seen in my life.
Batting six, the center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
Joe, who's your favorite athlete of all time? Joe Exotic. Hoodie under the blazer with the dress shirt underneath the hoodie with a tie. Maybe he was just cold. Needed the hoodie for the extra layer, and that was what was handy. Boy, these are low-scoring event games, guys. Hit perfectly by Beltran. Beltray, excuse me. Wish it was Beltran. I hope you're right, Connor. Vladdy Jr. J-Set, welcome in. I did see that. Yeah, they were giving Shaq a hard time, man. Kenny, Charles, and Ernie. Apparently Shaq had been, I don't know, drinking olive oil or something and went right through him. Joe, thanks for the game controller. Joe has brought the stream back from the brink. My eyes would be shut by now if it wasn't for Joe. Now maybe we get the follow train rolling, get some more J-sets in here. Could only see the top of the tie, though, says Mike. There was no point to it. Matt, thanks for the likes. Stephen Curry's your favorite player for Connor, man. Yeah, Shaq just happened to be on TV. Hey, Shaq, we're live. I know. Shaq did some really bad stuff, apparently, allegedly, when he was with the Phoenix Suns to Lou Amundsen. Lou Amundsen's mouth guard and his toothbrush. Joe Exotic, thanks for the confetti. Yes, Jitney had blinged out Crocs during the draft. All right, let me get the lights going too. Usually the lights flash red whenever there's any gift at all, Joe. And my brain just doesn't function as well as the automated lights do. But they're not working last 2 days. They're not working right with TikTok. So sorry I didn't flash for you automatically, but thanks, friend, for the confetti. Wonder if he had him in the sports mode. So yeah, there's a couple of corroborating stories. Matt Barnes has told it on a podcast. So has Jason Richardson. But if you don't want to know, I won't dive into it. If you ever want to look it up, pretty easy to find. Allegedly. But yeah, Shaq was apparently a terrible teammate. Took pranks way too far. Biological terrorism. Had it happen on the highway once for coffee time, it wasn't a good look. Matt, thanks for the likes there on TikTok chat. We're over 71 followers now.
Nope, that's a ball.
TikTok, the question of the day, and every stream, red stream, purple stream, is hypothetical. You're going to be forced to shave part of your body. Either you have to shave your eyebrows off or half of your hair on your head. Which would you choose? Exactly. Yeah, you can't trust the gas. No, I don't remember him, Bambino. I feel like it was like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Honky Tonk Man, I don't know, the Heart Foundation, all that type of stuff. Pretty sure that's a quote from Socrates. Socrates, these nuts. If you are going to do that, be sure to use my code DFR20 for Manscaped. Get 20% off and free international shipping from manscaped.com. Could we cut the rest of my hair after? Kel, I don't know. We haven't even made it to 100,000 followers yet. I think you mean in the hypothetical. Yeah, there's no really qualifications on it. McDougal's coming in. Grizzlies in 7. Hey, McDougal, what's up, dude? Still can't believe they lost that game. McDougal will get you on the subscriber wall here as soon as this concludes. TikTok, we're down to 13 seconds, and Joe Exotic says we're doing it. We're not ending the stream here. Joe with a confetti to keep us going. Everybody, please follow up. Drive that timer up. We need more likes for the pack opening. Bucks and 6 says Kel. Joe with the golden GG. Joe is saving the stream. Joe, this is an impressive timer run that you've bamboozled upon us here. Thank you, Joe. Oh, I should have swung through that. I do kind of remember those guys, but I don't remember that name. Did they wrestle under a different name, Bambino? Let's see, Big Brawny. How are you, Big Brawny? Hey, guys. Thanks for the likes. Maybe somebody had a similar shtick then. So I kind of remember somebody with a slot bucket. I might have to look them up, man. Maybe I just vaguely remember them. I don't remember many women wrestling when I was watching. Of course, I didn't have cable growing up, so I didn't catch like whatever was on USA Network or whatever it was back in those days. The only lady I really remember seeing a lot was that $1 Million Moolah lady. Of course, like Queen Elizabeth would accompany Macho Man to the ring and stuff, but don't remember a lady named Sunny. Shasta's over there. Shasta's going to start tapping. Hey, what's up, Shasta? I stopped paying attention way before China came along, but I do remember China. Friend, thank you for the golden W.
Number 34, designated hitter, David Ortiz.
I'm swinging too much. We're not swinging at the right time. Joe's loading up some s'mores in here too. If you guys are on the For You page, come on in. We don't want the timer to run out. Where's the timer? Right there. There we go. All right, I'm actually looking at myself for a change. If we get 100,000 likes before the timer expires, we will open all our packs. We got a lot. Let's get, I don't know. Let's get somebody else in there. Zach Thompson, come on down. Thank you for the tiny diny as well. Lita was the best. Taught the other ladies how to be classy, says Coffee Time. We like classy. And thank you for the rose. From Ricky. Ricky jumping in.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Dan Musial.
King's apparently a fan of Stacy Keebler, if anybody knows who that is.
The second baseman, Alfonso.
I know some of you really enjoyed WrestleMania. We'll get the victory. Easy dubs. See, Trish Strass was the best, and it's still the best if you haven't seen her since Nathan. Bambino's a fan of the legs. McDougal, I'm a fan of yours. Thank you for the resub, McDougal. Let's get you guys at least one more event game here. Sable, says Shasta. All right, one more event game. I'll get it loaded up. And if we get the follow train coming in, that would be great. Let me show you what you guys are tapping for. If you're trying to get us to 100,000 likes, we need the likes to open all these packs. There's a lot of packs riding on this stream. Anything special in the event? No, I just don't think I can concentrate on ranked and Hall of Fame right now. So apparently if you give up 3 home runs in the event, it helps you towards the multiplayer program. Joe, thank you for the Panther Paw. Another one I haven't seen previously. Was dating George Clooney? Really? All right, McDougal. Thanks for resubscribing, McDougal. Three hours and 20 minutes deep into the stream. Trying to win 10 in a row. Why? I don't know. Just because. Joe, thank you for everything. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. I'm obviously thrilled you discovered the stream, and come on by anytime. Gifts or no gifts, just fun chatting with you, and hopefully we can give you all your entertainment value worth. Just got Freddie Freeman. Thought you got Freddie Freeman, but it was Freddie Furman. Oh, Matt, that's a bummer. All right, we got 3 minutes. TikTok. For your page viewers, come on in here, follow the stream, try to pick up where Joe Exotic left off. We need that timer going north, not running down. Might be our last game of the day. Saw some WWE female wrestlers. Somehow they wear even less clothes than what they did in the 90s, says Bambino. Thanks for the TGIF. Cirks, I think is how it's pronounced. Thank you for the share. All right, Ricky's running, and we're gonna take third. Anybody feeling like, you know, a little cheese dish for breakfast? Ah, bummer. Don't think I'll try it with 2 strikes. All right, Jackie brings it in the boring way. We wanted the bunt play, but Jackie gets an infield hit. Let's go. He's going to walk McGuire. No, he's not. Is he trying to throw over? Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Maybe he's not sure how to do it. Oh, there he goes. Bambino would quit if somebody bunt cheesed in Moonshot. You pair up with somebody named Bambino, you know what to do. Free victories. Matt, thanks for the likes. We're under 2 minutes. TikTok, we need you to follow if you're browsing. Save this stream. You need this more than me. I'm farming clip content, maybe, Bambino, at this hour. That was not it. Jackie got thrown out. Matt, thanks for all the taps. We're in the last minute, TikTok. Everybody that's been lurking, now's a great time to follow. Save the stream. If not, we'll finish out the game and put a pin in it for today. Get ready for the next half of the NFL draft. And got on top of that one with Big Mac. So 1 on the board. Here's Ortiz. I'm hitting a nifty 0.83 with Big Poppy. I don't even know what McDonald throws. Curveball, changeup, slider. All right, 10 seconds remain. Nathan, he's hanging his hat on tonight's stream. Nathan, thanks for all the moderation and all the support, buddy. Hope you have a great night. And if we don't hit the 100K today, maybe we'll get it tomorrow. Timer just went. I don't think we hit our 100,000. But hey, it was a valiant effort, TikTok. Kabichi in the show. Give me your gamer tag. We'll play a game. Then he asked you your rating and said, never mind.
Pull, that's inside. Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Right, Paralysis is going to get a nice knock there against, or Paralysis gave up the knock to Pendleton. Just wondering who this guy was. All right, that's why I didn't know. Just looking at my pitcher line. I don't know any of these moonshot dudes.
0-1. Ball 1. Ball. Down.
You'd never be worried about somebody's rating or ranking a game until you play. Coffee time at 0. Second baseman did not make much of an effort there. Yeah, very high skill event rating here. Hey, there's a trillionaire in Saudi Arabia. Okay. I don't doubt it. The House of Saud is got stacks on stacks, buddy. To my understanding. Now, can we create MLB The Show content that they want to watch and support? That's the question. If so, LeBron, they might smother us in universes or something. Maybe a long stream. 1.4 trillion. Maybe.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
To my understanding, nobody has over 1 trillion on the planet, but who knows? Not like they're showing me the bank account. Anthony, you haven't said anything, so how about we ignore you permanently, Anthony, and send you to the streets? You're ignoring my comment, is his comment. He may have said something that was held up by Automod, but I kind of doubt it. If he did, yeah, may not be the type of guy we want anyways. All right, Rogers getting knocked around here. Need to give up home runs. Getting a laugh out of Matt. Now, I didn't see him type anything, did you? Because it didn't come across my chat. Nathan was getting ready for bed, but we got to laugh out of Nathan. Gambino says, for sure nobody's got 1 trillion in any bank accounts. I wouldn't imagine they're supporting PGA. Probably want their own game, Live Golf Tour or something. Surprised there isn't that game on the market yet. Wasn't on yours. Yeah, I think that dude was just a troll Shasta. Probably says it in every stream. Snurks, why did you share the stream then? The only thing that I've been sucking on Snurks is some bacon grease. Your mom fed it to me when she was on top the other day. Anyhow, Snurks, you're banned. Too Smooth says he's the homie. Not anymore, Too Smooth. Pretty sure Too Smooth is the same guy on a different account. Why is this guy even lawyer balling me? Swing the bat, man. Moonshot. Let's see. Caden, thanks for following. How's your day, Caden? Yeah, trillions, awfully big stacks. Imagine blocking your fans. Yeah, you guys aren't fans though. Same kid on like 4 burner accounts on 2 devices. But you know who is my fan? Your mom. Anyhow, to the streets with these guys. Nathan, get your hammer ready. The band hammer. What a bum. All right, finally we're out of the inning, but he gets 3. I feel like that inning took 3 years. Block button's ready. Hey, what's happening, Swerve?
Leading off for Anna. The right fielder, Jose.
See, Michael, welcome to the stream. Thanks for jumping in. Who's your favorite baseball team, Michael? Right, Elvis Peguero's out here. He's got slider, sinker, two seam.
Off the plate, ball one.
Yes, there's probably somebody out there that doesn't want us to know they have that much money, Bambino.
Outside, that's a ball.
Might be Kirk Cousins. How many accounts you got there, Clips? Go make some more. Just underneath it there with Finley. Hey, what's happening, Pack? Oh, we can pop it back on, Carne. There we go. We had an open spot, Carne. I know you just don't hang out in the stream much. Yeah, if they're asking any why stuff, yeah, you guys can just take them out. I think they've been selling oil for decades, and they probably just have gold and currencies and everything around. I don't know that it's projected as much as it's just dispersed over the family and all that, but who knows? I feel like that's why, you know, jumped into the golf world and they're just throwing crazy money at these athletes. I think they've done the same with Formula One and whatever other sport they want to get into, WWE, all that. The sport washing right of the country. Good swing from Ozzy. Opponent seems a lot more locked in than I am. Hopefully we'll have a good inning here. Top three. Delayed from our common pitcher. We didn't get the double play. Did that with the NBA.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bobby Abreu.
Yeah, I agree. Coffee time. I don't particularly remember that, LeBron, but yeah, it doesn't surprise me if they had some collaboration that way. Didn't mean to run that in on Ortiz. Can finally talk about future Hall of Famer Michael Williams. Do you actually like the pick, Carne? I didn't know he existed until today. Thought, man, hope they didn't get another Joey Bosa type.
That's ball two.
After you pulled the Tani, you felt like a Saudi prince. Well, I mean, they got Cristiano Ronaldo playing out that way, right? Some of the big name guys go and play in the Saudi league late in their career. It's not getting underneath the ball. Got to get the ball airborne, of course, for moonshot. All right, here's Rap Dixon. Slammed underneath it. All right, we're gonna need the 2-out rally. Perfect event run comes down to this. Not that way. Well, all right, it ends there. We didn't even give up a home run. We need to give up some home runs. I may give up some home runs, Bambino, when I'm editing videos. Just put it on classic and spam some fastballs till I give up 3 and then quit out tomorrow, since he's told me that's one of the missions. It was a fun stream. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. We will again try to summit the hill that is 100,000 likes tomorrow. I'm going to start roughly around midnight Pacific Standard Time. We've got, there's 80 packs right there. 70. Yeah, like 75 packs. Although the bronze ones in Spring Community are kind of L packs. But got Egg Hunt, Deluxe, Standards, Ballins. It's all in your guys' hands. So please come through, follow, share, and like. We will have a good time then. Talk about the draft, talk about playoffs, all that good stuff. Wow, I don't really know anybody that's on at this hour. So let me see if there's like a cool IRL stream or something. Guys on the front page doing a music stream. So we'll raid the real Shukon here on Twitch. Same name on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. So be sure to follow everywhere. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great night. Thanks for everybody that made it to the end. The packs are there for the opening. There might be 3 or 4 Shoheis in there. We'll get it tomorrow. Here we go on the raid. Right, so let's see. I want to be sure I read everything Carney said. Kirk, thanks for following. Jojo, thanks for following. Easy Madden, thanks as well. Let me get those lights going for you guys. They should flash automatically, but they've been acting up here of late. So there we go. Flashing lights to send us out. And we'll see you guys on the next stream in, I don't know, 18 hours or so.